Is it your body's way of repairing itself?
Healing
is not repair.
Healing is to take in from what the outside experience.
You're just making shit
No,
up now.
to heal is to take from the outside problem that caused the correlation, to take into what would stop the actual issue that would cause it. So you have to learn. You have to see it. Sense. It's not my fault. It doesn't make sense to you.
No. That was a terrible explanation. I'm giving very simple words and very simple explanations. You're not. You're making it super
just because
complicated.
It's simple doesn't mean
you're making it super complicated and then saying that you're right.
You're oversimplifying it.
No, I'm not. Yes. I'm making it perfectly understandable. I said repair and heal are the same exact thing. What is different about them?
To repair is to change something that was once broken.
Okay, so if my skin is broken, so if I break my skin, right, what happens? How does it heal? Is that a repair process? Is my body not repairing the cut? It's putting the skin back together?
Hold on. How are we looking at this? Because on a cellular level, you're replacing the cell walls. It is repairing those.
It's repairing it, right?
It's
putting new skin there.
Healing is happening.
It's healing. It's repairing.
Replacing and repairing.
Replacing cell walls. Replacing. That's what it does. It puts new skin there. It repairs it by putting new skin there. Just like if you destroy a wall, what do? You put new wall there.
If it replaces and heals, scars. How that? Hey,
repairing.
Hey, if we're gonna compare, this is how we're gonna compare healing.
This is another thing. No. I'm telling you, just like to argue, just to
try to
you
want to compare.
No, you want to be right about something. So
you want to compare
you're willing to be wrong just to sound like you're right.
That scars the cuts. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm trying to get what you want me to think. I'll try to think like you want me to. It's just I'm sorry, I have a different thought. I just think your idea of if a human body was to repair itself, you would get a scar. You didn't learn from the cut, and your body healed itself. It's not the normal healing. It's like this.
If you want to
That's not healing.
If you want to get into if you want to get into like a level of you repair a machine and a human heals. Yes, you can get some like technical bullshit difference about that, dude. But my point is, right? The act of healing, you can define it as your cells repairing something broken in its repairing. If you break a bone, right? What happens? Your body repairs it. Yes, you could put a cast on it to make sure that it repairs evenly. That way it doesn't repair out of socket.
I'm smiling because I know you're gonna be mad at my answer. I'm listening to you. I think you're gonna get mad when I speak.
But guess what happens, right? If I get a cut at a very, very microscopic level, you can actually see things repairing it. There's a fucking whole system putting it back together. Repairing. Healing, repairing, same thing.
Repairing would be like a scar, like it's replacing the broken, like it could not go back to normal.
It's making it function.
Healing is going back to the one state it was
to function again. Yes. Repairing it to function. Yes. So, right, what does your skin do?
Not to function again, to be the same as it was. That's
not necessarily true.
That's healing. That's the difference between healing and repair.
If a knob breaks off my fan, right, and I make a knob out of a fucking soda cap and it works, did I repair it back to the way it was?
That's repairing.
But did I make it the way it was?
It's repairing though.
No. It's different.
It's different. Yes.
But I made it different.
Scar.
Right.
Different.
You see
looks
the scar.
The same,
you see the scar on the fan now, right? The new knob.
That's what I just
said. Made out of a
with
bottle cap, right? Yeah. But it still does the same thing. It does its function, right? It turns the knob, it turns it on and off. It does its function though, right?
So it's repaired.
It's repaired, right? So my skin, right? What does it do? It holds the blood inside. It does a lot of different things, right? So what happens when the skin is repaired? Does it bleed anymore? Does it do its job?
Hold on, say that one more time.
What happens when the skin is repaired?
When the skin is repaired.
See, it's repaired. So you do agree it gets repaired.
The cut is healed.
Exactly. So why is it healed though? How do you know? What does it mean to be healed?
The same.
The same? What is the same?
As new as it was before.
It does its job, you mean? It does what it's designed to do?
Wasn't repaired.
It does its function. It's repaired to function again.
No.
If a car breaks down, right, and I
repaired
repair
is as if...
Bro, if I put a donut on my car because the tire popped, right, and it's still rolling now and it's still driving, I now repaired it to the fact of doing its function, right?
No, because the crocodile mouth is not under the equal sign. It's facing the opposite direction. That's how I'm looking at it.
You're just looking at a way. You're just trying to find any way to not agree. And just
I said it to you, so I'm sorry that my answer's wrong to you.
Your answer is wrong in general. It's not to me. Your answer's wrong.
To you it is. It's not to me.
No, your answer's wrong, bro. You can't tell me 2 + 2 = 5.
2 + 2 never will equal 5.
Exactly. That's what you're saying, though.
But 3 times 3 times 3 is 27.
You're taking a fact and you're trying to argue it. You're trying to argue a fact.
argue a fact. You're saying that people will heal themselves if they don't.
No. I said cuts will heal.
They won't.
Yes, they do.
You wouldn't have. Hey, medical marvels wouldn't have happened when
do
the
you have
fucking
tattoos.
Like I told you before, there was a thought was put into the tattoo.
What happens in the process?
You
of
put a thought into a cut, and then you.
When you get a tattoo, what happens during the process? Does your skin get cut open?
Yes.
It does, right?
Yes.
Okay, now is your skin still cut open from that tattoo you have in your arm?
No.
Okay, why not?
Because it healed.
Okay, did you consciously heal it?
No. You put thought behind it. Like you
no. You sat there.
If you get tattoos without putting thought behind it.
I'm not talking about that.
That's why
I'm not talking about that.
That's how I look at it.
I'm not talking about that.
That's why it healed.
I am not.
That's how it healed, though.
Listen, buddy. All right.
But that's how I see it.
Listen. I don't care how you see it. We're talking about the facts.
No, it's
you
how
can see the sky and say it's red, it's blue.
I know
okay?
It's blue.
Okay, but I don't care if you see it as red, it's blue. I don't care how you see it.
I'm not gonna tell you it's red. It's blue.
It doesn't matter how you see something. It is what it is.
So like the cuts don't heal.
You know what I mean? Like I don't care if you see Shaq as short because compared to most people, he's tall.
Hold on.
Okay? I don't care if you think he's short. Compared to most people,
let's do this.
Compared to a building.
Do you believe in satellites?
Do I believe in satellites?
I don't think we passed the Van Eisenbelt. I don't think humans. If we did go there, it was
I think that there are satellites really high in the atmosphere.
Oh yeah, low Earth orbit.
I do not think they're in outer space though.
Yeah, we went to the moon once. I mean, we agree on that. I don't get that.
Like calling it the atmosphere.
It's low Earth orbit. It's called.
I like it. I think the Earth looks more like a snow globe to me, if you ask.
It looks like a weird meatball.
Which is basically a disc with a dome on top of it.
I like to think of cloudy with a chance of meatballs. I think of a meatball with red sauce, but the red sauce is blue. It's not like as.
And by the way, cuts heal themselves.
I wanted to do it. Damn it, you beat me to it. That's literally how I was gonna.
I know that you know.
I was gonna answer.
I know that you know that cuts heal themselves, bro. And if someone
they don't.
All right, so if I bet you $20 million, if all you had to say was, "Yo, do cuts heal themselves?" and I want the right answer. I'm not going to tell you to say yes or no. I want the correct answer. The correct answer gets you $20 million no matter what. Do cuts heal themselves? And mind you, this is a logical doctor asking you this question right now. You get $20 million. Do cuts heal themselves?
What does logical doctor have to do with me caring about his opinion?
Okay, because he's the one that gets to fucking pick right now, right? He's a doctor that's been doing it for 40 years. He's a medical professional. He's a surgeon, very well known, already tried, true, proven, done some great amounts of work. Has already proven.
Do you honor doctors'
proven beyond a doubt that this is one of the highest expert opinions you will ever receive in this planet? Okay, so
it sounds like Pfizer.
They're saying, listen, you'll get $20 million if you answer this correctly. I'm not going to tell you what the correct answer is, but you get to answer it correctly right now. Does your cut heal itself?
No.
You
can have Bill Gates.
Still gonna be broke.
Because
I know for a fact. No.
You can tell me Bill Gates getting punched.
If you had $20 million actually in front of you,
you
wouldn't have said no. No, you would not. No, you would not.
Why?
No, you would.
No, it's like
I know you would.
No, it's
like
God stuff, man.
I know you
would.
I'm
based.
You would sit there and realize, okay, you know what? It's $20 million.
Cassie's told you
just
that.
Admit it.
No, Cassie told you earlier. I'm a dick when it comes to things like that. I will stay stupid.
I would not be your friend.
You find it?
I wouldn't be your friend after that. If you did that, I wouldn't be your friend.
My mom would probably tell me.
I'd be like, dude. $20 million.
My dumb ass would do it. I don't care. I'm right.
All you have to do. No, you're not.
Well,
Bro, let's ask a public opinion right now. Let's get on a poll. Let's make a poll right now. Do cuts heal themselves?
I don't have enough.
Just go on some free site. Public polls right now that we can post.
Do you trust things like that? I rather me.
You just seem to be like.
No.
You just seem to only want your opinion.
No. We had actually.
Well, I'm willing to get other people's outlook. You don't want to hear theirs. You just want to hear yours.
No, that's not the thing I'm trying to get at. Because I don't trust any kind of polling site. It's like.
But you can only trust you then.
No,
that's what you're saying. I asked, hey, let's ask people earlier, like, who people are stupid.
Let me finish what I'm saying. If we had more people, if we posted something now, it'd just be no one. It's like you asking earlier, like, to a crowd of no one. You have to have a crowd. But, like, actual polling sites, I don't, like, Politico and all that shit, like, the government they used to mean something. They used to have actual viability, but they don't anymore because they kind of made them invalid because they're all artificial. Like a lot of them are just fake because you can just make a bot do whatever you want and say what you want. I'm not saying our opinions would do that, but I just don't trust things off those. That's what I'm getting at.
So basically,
what you're
saying is you're no matter who disagrees with you, everybody in the world could say you're wrong. You're always
no. If I could take an actual
you're
poll,
basically the smartest human being to
that's
ever
not. You know
live.
what I'm saying?
And everybody's opinion about what you have to say, even if you're wrong, they all say you're wrong, and you're just saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. If you were to take an actual poll of 2,000 people, would say from around here,
and say 100% of them disagree with you, you're gonna be like, oh well, I guess I'm right still.
No, I'll think my own opinion, but yeah,
off of science, by the way, not something like an opinion.
Science is alchemy.
You can't say,
what's the difference between science and religion?
I know that this person is beautiful. It's like, well, it's
that's
in your
objective.
eyes. No,
it's a comedy.
Exactly, that's objective. That's in your eyes.
So
you
science.
Can't guarantee these people.
Science
say
is always
that
a theory, man. I love science.
You know,
science.
But it does aggravate me when I ask like a question about like,
you want,
Nicki Minaj. I'll say Nicki
you're
Minaj
very,
is really
very.
hot, and
I
people
used
be
to be
like,
like
she's
this.
not hot, and I'll be like, you're fucking.
Well, I like girls with big noses and shit.
If you saw her just walk by you in real life, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Depending
oh my gosh, I didn't know that was possible.
I like girls with the big Egypt noses and shit. I like chicks like that. I like Deshi girls and like I don't know. I have a weird taste. I don't like the same kind of girls my friends like.
I just find a lot of women beautiful. I know that, but
I don't. I am very. I have very. I'm kind of incel like when it comes to shit.
This thing is something beautiful and actually liking it.
No, I'm a dick. I have very high standards.
Like not for nothing. I probably.
I don't know if I can do it.
I don't know if I'd really like Rihanna.
I don't like her at all. I don't find her attractive. I don't find girls like her.
I think she's super fucking hot.
See, I don't.
I mean, every guy she's ever been with apparently like wanted to beat her. So
if we're gonna compare chicks like that, I find
swinging a knife, freaking out. So that's all. That's just my guess. I don't really know.
Who's an example? You know the chick. You know MIA. You know Paper Planes. You know the chick whose name is Paper Planes. MIA.
Mia.
Yeah, remember her? I think she's fucking gorgeous. Yeah, that chick, that dishy looking fucking bitch, she's fucking fire.
Yeah, she's pretty hot too.
That's the kind of chick I'm into. That knows.
I like black girls.
I like to be able to put my woman down on the ground and tell what time it is.
I like black girls and I like blonde girls.
I don't know. I want the bitch to be able to smell me around the corner.
I like pretty much every girl, but like I don't know if I want to date a girl that looks like me but a chick. You know, same hair, brown eyes and shit, and like kind of tan, I guess.
You just made sure you're not gay. That was.
But if she was blonde,
no, literally, no. Hey, homie, if you were to fuck someone that looked like you, that'd be gay. Yo, the way you said that too, like, oh, bro, if a girl looked like kind of like.
Would it be gay?
It would be totally gay. Dude, it's a man.
Do I look like a girl?
Well, no, you didn't say look. You said if it just was like a parallel doppelganger. I'm like, well, even if it had a vagina, like that's kind of gay.
I look like a skateboarder from like 1995.
Is that it? Still doesn't make. It's not a good thing. I mean, if you
I didn't say
do you find it? Do you look in the mirror and go, I want to fuck me?
No.
Exactly. That would be. This is how you know. This is a good gay test for people. I should tell this to most people. How do you know you're gay? Do you look at like a dude and be like, there's something attractive about them? No. Okay, you're straight. Like, I don't know. Like, because if you can go ask a woman, like, what are you looking for in men? And
can anyone hear us?
No one can.
No, I mean on the video.
It's playing. Yes.
No, I mean what's recording us? The mic? Bring the mic over here.
It's way better than the thing. I don't want to move it because it'll be in my face, and if I move it anymore, it gets above us.
Yeah, but
it doesn't do that. It doesn't.
Oh, you got 2 pop filters, so ready? Yeah, you just get.
That's the point of it. It's just like that. But it's because it's a weird thing. The whole reason I got this is because the chick I was.
But now we sound professional. You know, now they can.
Don't talk like that into it. You think it would work like that? It doesn't work like that. It's way too. It's very. Distance. Yeah, put it like stand back from it. It's very good, Mike. It's way better than I thought it would.
This thing costs like fucking $10.
$55. Hey, bang for your buck.
Yeah, but
I sent you it for a reason, man.
It does look pretty nice.
Well, this didn't come with it. This didn't come with it.
I found the one I think I want. It's called the SVM. I believe it's a Samsung. So the thing is, right? Hold on. I want a mic. Hold on. I want a mic that, first of all, I can hold. Right? I can also hold in front of other people.
That's
and
a boom.
I can mount.
That's all you need.
I can mount. I found one that's USB supported. All I have to do is get the.
That's all adapters.
All I have to do is get the iPhone adapter for it. You know, USB to iPhone to Lightning, I should say. So I can plug it into a USB. Which
Lightning Thunderbolt.
Well, I can plug it straight into my iPhone, right? Or I can plug it straight into the MacBook. But if I can plug it straight into my iPhone, I can just record through my iPhone.
No, I know what you're doing with that too.
I can videotape and I can just fucking talk right to it. There's also something called the iRig I'm thinking on getting because it works for my iPhone. I'm gonna film.
I wanted to show you this earlier. Did you get the link I sent you?
Oh, hey, actually, no, look this up. Look up iRig.
What you're describing right now is the thing I'm gonna get. iRig, basically. It's just the Android version. It has the little microphone you put on, and it follows you.
No, type in iRig V2. I think it's iRig V2. V2. Microphone.
Ooh, V3. That's a good one too. It's from Logitech. I had that one.
Type in. No, you gotta type microphone.
I didn't put. Oh, I thought I put mic. This one right here.
No.
That's a good mic too.
That is a good mic. I've seen this. Type in iRig mic.
Actually, for exactly what you just said too, like plug it into your iPhone. This one's also cool too. But this right here, actually is perfect for what you're talking about because it's Well, I was trying to explain to you before. Plug and go is the thing. You ever heard of the term plug and go?
You know what? I get a percent.
What?
I get a percent.
Oh, they're empty. I have none. That's why I gave you soda juice. You want water? Go get more water.
No, I'm good.
You should.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You want water?
Yeah, I got some.
Oh, I'll give you a juice packet.
No, I'm good.
One shot.
No. I'm all set. I appreciate it. Look up iRig real quick. Not on Amazon though. I don't know if you can find it on Amazon.
You can find everything on Amazon. Alright. But what I was trying to get at, right here, this is perfect. This and this, but this one, it plugs right into your phone.
Why is it not popping up then?
Oh, I was spelling iRig wrong. Like this. It's the boom mic. It's a silver one. It's like this. Goes to the GoPros.
iRig mic HD2. Yeah, so HD2.
These aren't bad.
Look.
I wouldn't pay the money.
But it works great for my iPhone. Like, look up.
I told you before.
iPhone review. Look up an iPhone.
This is. I said you'll go broke buying. What you should do is look up type in the buy the no. You get the idea.
There's not many. Dude, you don't understand. There's not many things that actually work with my phone. Like without.
That's what I was
shit ton
trying
of
you to pay a premium.
This does though. Is what I'm trying to say. It's meant for it. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Like I can skip all the bullshit.
Homie, they have other microphones that. Okay, what I was trying to let me just say. So if you go through the reviews, there's other reviews out there. They'll find you like a doppelganger of it because there's.
I don't want a doppelganger of it. I want a good.
Bro, like I said, look at the mic I paid for this. This is garbage mic and it still works perfect.
Not a doppelganger of something else.
It is. Is it?
Yes, no, it's the design, but it's not an iPhone design, bro. You gotta understand, dude.
See what you're doing? Why are you gimmicking yourself to a? It's a mic. It does the same thing.
Bro, dude, I'm not gonna find.
It records.
I can't even find one, bro. I can't even find anything else meant for the iPhone besides lavalier mics.
I sent you saying that it will drive you insane.
Lavalier mics and those little.
It will literally drive you insane. You'll pay so much out of your ass.
You're not understanding.
Why are you gonna?
I'm gonna pay out my ass regardless what I buy because I have to buy a bunch
of
shit.
40 to 120 for a microphone. It's a microphone.
I have to hook this up to my iPhone. I don't know what you're understanding, bro.
That's
so I can't take this with me.
I wasn't saying this one. I said what you do is when you look up the reviews, look up one that's Apple compatible because you won't.
There isn't. Look, find one. I'm telling you, there isn't any. This is the only one. The Samsung I can make Apple compatible is what I was talking about because it's USB. Everything else I'm gonna be paying $300 for, bro. It's not gonna happen. Find
you might be right actually because like I said, no, hold on, stop. Let me. Everything's gone up in price, but like, dude, you shouldn't even for Apple microphones. It doesn't make sense that they have $300. You're saying you've seen for prices like that shouldn't be a thing. Just go to the fucking store if I was there and ask them there. They're like, I wouldn't look. Over near Christopher Metro, go by Ray Mullins fucking music place. See if they have anything Apple compatible. And all you need to do is get the adapter to connect to your phone. So it's all it is a cord situation. But as long as it's plug and play, that's Apple compatible is what I've been trying to say. It'll work. Because like, I know facts. You can get the same exact thing. Or not even go on eBay and get it used. Just don't pay the $120. That's all I don't want you to do.
I don't want.
There's no reason to pay because I know it's not as good as it doesn't sound as good as
bro, I'm thinking about getting something different. Right? Look up the Samsung, not Samsung.
All right, like no. Do that. All that no, get that. Always Samsung.
Q2U.
Q2U Samsung microphone.
No, not
Listing
Samsung.
Samsung micro.
Samsung.
Oh, Samsung. Yeah. Q2U Samsung microphone.
It's gonna.
I'll fix it. It's not even get the Q thing.
Listings for Samsung microphone around North Dartmouth.
I hate this thing
because Samsung's so popular.
Was it Q2?
Q2U.
Q2U.
SAMSON. Yeah, Q2U microphone right there. It just popped up.
Samsung, right?
Yeah.
This one's good. This is like this is. I like this one.
I'm thinking about getting.
It's worth it.
Look up a review for it.
You look at the review. I can tell you right now. I know people with this. This is a basic. This is something I can play. All you need is the adapter for it, and it'll work with your phone. I know it's plug-in. The only reason I know it works is because of how the adapter's already on it.
Look up the AT2005 USB. It's an Audio
That sounds
Technica.
fancy.
Yeah, Audio Technica.
Audio Technica.
Audio Technica 2005 USB. I've never seen this one, but it's got XLR and USB.
See,
so does that Samsung.
I said it.
Hey, that Samsung has XLR and USB. How much does this one cost?
Way more.
No. It's Audio Technica. Oh, it's about the same price.
Nice stand.
Go up.
I like these stands. I'll trade you the stand I got. I have one with a flat, mean bass on it. You probably like.
Just stick with whatever.
This is a good mic right here. This one right here. I almost bought this one.
That's the one.
This is the one you should get. Yeah, get this.
Go up.
When you go up, like this one's not the one I'm looking at.
Top,
it's same company.
Scroll to the top.
Right.
No. Scroll all the way up. All the way up. Okay, now those. Let's see the one all the way to the left. No. The second one. I don't want one used. Look at Go left.
I was looking. What?
The second one. You see how it's B&H photo? All right. So, which one is that then?
What do you mean? Which one's this one? It's
because
the one you said.
I saw two different designs. I saw one that looked like this, and then one that looks like that.
Okay, you're gonna now you're in a buyer's market. You're gonna find out that you'll find the same thing that just has a different design, and they literally will have like USB or it'll be like Apple. Like that'll be the difference, and it will make no sense to you on why they did that. Like, I don't know. My microphone comes in 4 different styles on Amazon. I'm not trying to brag about it. It's kind of confusing, actually. It, honestly, hell. I feel bad for anyone who has to build these fucking things. Like you have to realize, like, a mic isn't that hard to even make. It's like, so, like, to pay money for it to, like, I don't want to see you going broke. There's no reason you should not spend over $75. And that should come with a stand and a bunch of pop sockets or something, like muffles and all that. Not even this was $48, and I had a soundboard, but I got rid of the soundboard. I sold that. Mind you, too, when I bought my microphone, try the mic out and you can return them. Make sure you can return whatever you buy. So if you don't like it, make sure about it. And buy a nice pair of headphones. Oh, you know, like the stereo, like the studio ones I got over there.
Like either way, if I get the iRig, bro, I'm pretty sure I can just hook it right up to my iPhone.
If you really want
the other ones, I'm still gonna have to.
It's understandable if you just want to pay the money to do
understand, dude. I still gotta pay regardless, no matter what. I gotta pay.
It's a premium. I told you. Apple. You have Apple on your phone.
Listen. Let me finish. I'm gonna have to pay regardless, like an extra $30 or $40 to get the adapter if I don't get.
Because you paid for Apple. It's literally it's fucked.
It is what it is.
It's not.
Bro, I have this. I can't go back.
I make fun of my mom and my stepfather.
Wrong. You don't have to rub it in my face.
No, I'm not rubbing it in your face. I'm just telling you. I just feel bad.
I know.
So what you should do is.
It is what it is.
So don't waste your money. So what you do is. Buy it, try it out, and if you're gonna do it like that, and you're gonna waste the money on the microphone or whatever it is. When I say waste the money, make sure you.
All I want to do is make sure that I have good quality for what I'm doing.
So you want to make sure you get your money's worth. So get at least a pair of bitchin' headphones that can at least pick up the quality to see the difference. Because the headphones is actually way more. That's what's gonna make you have your money because you need to hear what's going on. Like my speakers are dope, and I like I said, I go through I review shit. Honestly, the people doing reviews, there's a whole business behind that too. I would totally get into that. I kind of want to. When I get on my own, I might start doing that. They have companies where they're just sending free shit and you just review it. And I'll give you an honest opinion about my non-cut.
Yeah, that's very legit. You can keep it.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, dude,
Google is good for that. Google used to do that all the time.
So, hey, real quick, help me find between. Because honestly, I'm probably gonna stick with the Audio Technica or the Samsung. Tell me which one you think I should get.
I would go with the other one.
Why though? Like, just kind of saying that.
I just.
You don't really have a reason.
Visual wise, and I hate Apple.
That's crap, though.
No, you actually want. There's no.
iRig, dude, iRig is not Apple. It's made for Apple, but it's not made by Apple.
But like I said, it's not a plug and play. It's not like how I'm saying.
Plug and play.
You don't want it just to be Apple and made just to work with Apple. You want something that you can work with everything, and it happens to work with Apple.
Yeah, that
sounds
I'm
better.
About getting the Samsung or the Audio Technica.
Because I can see you in a couple of months, like even when
I want to see the specs.
A year from now or 2 years from now, when you upgrade your PC and you get, I feel like you're gonna play with Apple for a little bit, and you're gonna get sick of it. Everybody does. That's what happened to me. I had a MacBook at one point too, and I don't know. After playing with it over a year, like I said, I told you what I like. It has upsides, like it for producing audio, making music, and recording shit. Great. Everything else, it'll make you want to fucking drink bleach. Like, you can't even play half the games. You have to make sure, like, just putting games and movies and stuff. Fuck, just to listen to your own music. Like, put a fucking CD in your fucking thing. You have to download iTunes. You have to re-download the whole fucking. Well, that'll drive you insane alone just watching movies. Oh, that I don't even want to think about that. That's so long ago. I don't miss my MacBook. I do. The one thing I am jealous though of Apple product, you can get GarageBand. It is like for a free premium product that's dope, and you make so many all the music. Just there all that you would never leave your house. I wouldn't leave my house if I had it.
I'm getting the Samsung.
Do it. Samsung is a good brand.
It's not Samsung. It's Samsung.
Samsung, like Samson. That's how.
Hey Sam, son.
That's how the Wu-Tang. They're a good microphone company. American.
Q2U. They're about $70, and I'm still gonna get the adapter. This one is $50.
Well, probably doesn't come with anything.
This one's on sale. Oh, that's not the same one though.
Just know that if it's the same exact one and it's cheaper, it might not have your stand you want. And the stand is like, mind you, when I bought this is a whole different thing. This is like $40. The stand costs more than the fucking mic.
Why is this one?
This stand costs more than the mic.
Why do you think so?
Because I bought the stand after the mic.
That doesn't look like a Q2U. I'm looking up.
But you hear what I'm saying, right? Like I bought the mic, and this came with a different stand, a completely different stand. I just went up, the girl I was talking with, the chick Dakota, she freaking
Oh, she hooked you up with.
Well, no, she's the one that turned me on to that. She's the one that wanted me to do the podcast. So I went out and I wanted to try to impress her, and I went out and spent money and bought things to start a podcast because I don't know, I want her to notice me.
See this mic, bro? It comes with all this. It comes with the mic, the pop
Is that that
filter,
one?
the stand, the Samsung. But
If the adapter, will it work with your phone? I don't think it
I
will.
have to buy an adapter, bro. I already looked this up.
Your phone or your PC?
I watched the
PC and phone is different.
I watched the whole video on
Okay,
it.
if it works, it works.
If you want a wireless phone, a wireless mic,
And if
or
it doesn't,
a mic,
just
if you
return
want
it.
a nice microphone for your iPhone, it was made specifically for iPhones. The whole video, and he said that this
didn't
brought
do
up
it.
the Samsung.
I'm not being a dick when you do that because I just don't want to see you buy it and then else it doesn't work and you're mad
No,
at it.
I get that.
Because that's the
For
worst
sure.
thing about Apple. You'll buy something. That's the thing I don't like about Apple. That drove me insane the most. Is you'll buy things for it, especially video games. That is like we were talking about. Like you only get a little bit of escape when you're trying to do with that, and you can't fucking put it on there. Like it'll drive you insane. Like what's the fucking point of? It's so stupid. It makes no sense.
Ooh, $50. Not a good deal. T-shirts Haven. That's better than $70.
Try eBay though. eBay is also cool. I like eBay. You might get it used.
I don't want it used
Why?
because it's a microphone.
Yeah, it's a microphone. It's not.
So I've been spitting into that thing for so long, and plus the microphone is what to me now it seems like it's.
You
gonna
drink
be
from the hose as a kid.
Bro, you don't understand. Like, if I'm gonna have one like decked out instrument in my future, it's gonna be a microphone.
Well, see, you had an instrument before. What you don't buy a
No,
$3,000 guitar
you
first.
understand.
You buy a shitty one and then you practice.
Yes,
So do that first.
But my point is though, is like I want to learn how to play guitar and drums. Don't get me wrong.
I know what you're saying. So I'm
plan on
comparing it
getting,
to
like,
that.
a nice guitar and drums. I plan on also keeping like the old.
You don't
shitty
go
ones I
right
used.
out and buy
No.
the best. You buy something to practice on, learn, and then you.
But no, microphones, you understand, I feel like that's going to be like my main instrument, so eventually one day I want to have this microphone that I make out of fucking cool ass shit, right? Wait. Cool ass shit, right? And it's going to have so many different options, it's going to be able to connect to so many different things, right? wired, wireless, all bunch of different things made out of some cool ass shit, and I'm gonna keep it with me everywhere. And it's gonna be like my mic.
What do you need the microphone to do? Just record,
anything.
Right? No,
anything.
No,
I'll have a fucking portable speaker.
But think about it.
Be like, what
Let's
up?
see what you're saying, though. But no,
I love it. Like, yo.
You're not recording music in
my mic is made out of
it.
gold and platinum and diamonds. It's charged by a nuclear diamond battery, by the way.
It's provocative to the
diamond
ears.
battery microphone.
It's like double dipped acid.
This microphone is worth more than me.
It's double dipped acid, man. It's provocative to the ears, but it means nothing. Like, I don't know, man. As long as it just records like you want it to, it does its job. You get your money's worth. Like, it's like putting a smartphone on a fridge. It doesn't make sense. Like, you don't need all these extra gimmicks. A microphone only needs to do the one purpose you need it to, and as long as it does it very good, it's what you want. So, like, if I was looking for in a microphone, it'd be like, can it pick me up doing this? Can I talk like this across the room? Because if you can pick me up talking from over here, because I can't even hear myself, and that's coming out of my own fucking lips. So that's a good microphone. That's how I look at it. Look up pickup. Look up the pickup. Actually, it'll tell you the decibel pickups.
Should I get it in silver?
Do you want it in silver? I think black. Black looks way better.
I kind of want it in black.
If it's cheaper, they'll get in silver.
$50, dude. It's like
So get in silver.
Cheaper.
Spray paint it.
But I really kind of want this one though, the black one with the silver head.
I think those look so corny when you see a old boom socket like that. I think those look so. I feel like womp 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 womp. I don't know, old school shit. To each their own. Like I said, preferences are their own preferences. I just look at it like that. Like, I don't know. Right now I'm looking what I have in my little Amazon care list.
Yeah,
Like,
I used it twice for like 2 seconds. He said, and it does look fucking weird.
that's why I buy used shit. A lot of this stuff
But
is
he
used.
wants $50 for it plus 15 for shipping. I'm gonna offer him 30.
Is it hold on? Does it equal out to like you paying still under like
Yeah,
whatever the actual price is?
$65. I might as well pay the other.
You
$5
just pay for
it.
brand new. I was saying for $20. Yeah,
Yeah.
just see. I agree with that. If
Like,
you
if
can
you
buy
saw-
brand new for
If
$20.
you want to let it go for like 25, I'd do it probably.
Probably won't. You can't reasonable with that. What did you
Well, I mean, honestly, it's like, well, then good luck getting an offer, dude.
Well, is it a bid or is it buy now?
It's a buy now, but
Then no. If it's a bid and it was underbid it, and just hope it doesn't go to the buy now.
Yeah, you could also send him an offer.
Do it. See who'll do it.
Well,
I forget you can do that. I forget you can do
no,
that.
but honestly, I kind of want to get out of the thing of using like used shit.
Why?
Dude, 'cause
Why? That's so unhippie of the hippie thoughts you always have. You learn to use old.
certain things, bro. This
It's
is
a microphone. That's something you should be able to reuse. It's not a condom. That's how I'm looking at it. Or something like it's not someone's drinking water or something. It's not. It's a fucking microphone.
Open box, customer return.
It's not a dildo.
Perfect
Probably,
condition.
it's not a fleshlight. Like you're not gonna reuse a fleshlight. Like it's a microphone. Like honestly, your mouth really never goes to it and stuff like that. Is spit really that big of a deal? I don't know. You used a water fountain, right? Things don't. I'm very not a germaphobe though. I'm like the opposite of that. Shit don't bother me. As long as you don't spit a loogie, spit don't even bother me. Loogie gross me out. That's bulgus. Bulgus.
What's the shipping on this thing? Is it free shipping? This one's only. No, it's $70 still, but it's the black one.
Hey, because of everything adjusting for it and the inflation, it makes sense. It's probably the $40 microphone I paid for it is $70 now. Like, with shipping, like, as long as you end up with a stand, a plug, all you really need is the adapter. The adapter can be separate. That's what I'm telling you, use Amazon because one-stop shop.
Oh yeah, I might just pay the extra $3 to get the one. This whole setup comes with a pop filter and everything.
That's why if you can buy brand new, I don't like I said, use cheap, do it. But brand new for like literally $5 difference, just fucking do the brand new. But it
Comes with a selfie ring light.
that's actually pretty cool. Those are but things like that you might not ever use, but like play with it. Like things that you learn. I don't know. I've been playing with things I never thought I really
I
needed.
don't want the black one
The light? They don't come in black. Oh.
Black microphone.
It doesn't really aesthetically matter. You can just buy another one later on afterwards. You just need it to do the function you
Well,
want.
technically it's black. It's just the silver top.
So just buy a pop socket. You have a filter, right? Just put the black filter.
Yeah, they have it on it.
Yeah, then you're fine.
Yeah.
You won't ever notice it. That means if you're gonna do that, and like I said, you can always just that unscrews too. You can just replace that.
Okay.
They have custom ones you can buy offline. All that is a Faraday cage around the microphone pickup. You realize how a microphone works? Like, it's actually, you know what's really cool? People don't talk about a lot. You know, they like, reinvent the bike or something like that. Reinvent the fucking speaker or microphone. They haven't changed in over 75 years. It's been the same design, and just people just like, yeah, it's better. No, it's just bigger. That's all they've done with microphones and speakers. All they've done is made them bigger or smaller. They've never really done anything different. They've just been the same design. It's the cocaine of electronics. Well, cocaine's been the same price since the 80s. Name any substance in reality, period, that's ever stayed stayed a fixed price for over 50, 60 years. Think about it. Coke has been $100 a gram.
No, it's more expensive now.
No.
They said.
Across the board, even if you ask the FBI and shit, cocaine has been like literally even if it's walked on though, man.
$10, and I think I get all this stuff too. Real quick, hold on.
I don't know. The only other thing that compares to cocaine's fixed price is plastic, which is weird, which is actually kind of scary too.
What's a USB-A mini hub?
It's like those little strips, like this. This is a hub. Go. That's a hub.
Oh, okay. So look, I don't know. I don't think it comes with that camera. I'm assuming.
That is actually it's webcam. It's a 1080p one. That's the one I got right here.
But it does with Blue Quill 1080p USB webcam.
Yeah, my camera. That's the exact same one I have.
This is a $110 bundle. I get the.
I'd buy it.
I get all this stuff.
Yeah, do it. That one's good. Buy it. That right there alone. This is a dock at $20. That's stupid.
Yeah, but do I need it? I mean, I got my phone. Like,
I don't think any of that's gonna be actually work with your phone though. I don't think it's gonna work with your products. That's my thing. I don't think it's Apple compatible.
Yes, it is. I looked this up, bro.
Just because Amazon says it?
No. I watched a whole YouTube video on it.
No. You already got another person said it. Okay.
Talking about it. You know what I mean? It even says
Well,
it in the description.
I thought you just found that. I thought
it
you
even
just
says
found
it
that.
in the description that it's.
Well, no, that's what I was gonna tell you.
products.
Just because the description tells you that, they want you to buy their shit.
Look up this on YouTube real quick. Go on YouTube. Type in iPhone Samsung Q2U.
Q2 or QU2?
Q2U.
There
you go.
I love it.
Everybody is creating content right now, and I absolutely love it.
Well, can I try?
But there are too many people that actually aren't hitting the record
You wanna
button
roll
because they feel
something?
like they
Here.
don't have the
Go
necessary
nuts.
equipment
I have
to
more
push
weed.
the
Waste
board.
of paper.
Well,
I
guess
lo-
what?
yeah, here.
I'm going to show you how you can
That's
take
what
your
I'm-
content creation game to the next level.
Oh, you gotta-
and I'm
yeah,
going to show
good
you
enough.
how you can take this
I'll roll
right
something
here.
else.
Yeah, you guys.
I just like rolling.
No, I just want to try it.
And connect it to
I
this
just
right
like
here,
rolling.
my
Please
iPhone
please
11
put it
Pro,
like- just
and
don't
actually
let it
have
happen.
a mobile
Rest
rig
it flat.
that is a content creation beast, and it is all you need. Let's get into it.
It's not. Oh, I thought it was this mic he was using right now, but that sounds pretty good. All it comes down to, like I
Hey,
told
what's
you,
going
it's what
on,
it
party
sounds.
people? My name is Walter Jeanette, founder and creative director of Create, Inspire, and Solve. And on this channel, you can expect to find inspiration and solutions that are going to show you how to build a better brand, grow your business, and help you create a community around the things that you're most passionate about.
Homie, let's
so
go.
if this is your first time
I
watching,
hate YouTube
thank
now.
you for
All these
tuning
YouTube
in.
videos are all
Go
like
ahead,
this.
do yourself a
It's like
favor.
3 minutes
hit
of
that
fucking
subscribe
self
button,
ads.
and also click on that bell so you can be notified every single time that I post new content to the channel. But let's get into today's video.
Like me down in the comment section. No, that fucking.
As I stated in the
hate
pre-roll,
people.
everybody is creating content right now, and I've been dropping a
Homie,
lot of
just
content.
show me the pickups.
Helps me keep things simple. It helps me keep a microphone and preferably
Right here.
something dynamic and the greatest mic of all
Hey,
time.
for $69,
The
when does this come out?
Samsung
How much is it now?
Q2U. You guys have seen me talk about this. You
It
guys
hasn't
have
changed
talked
for
about
over a
this
year, so
mic.
it's
I know you haven't
worth the
seen
same
it in a
money,
while,
so
but
I
trust
get it.
me, this still gets a lot of views. I have 6 of these, alright?
I'd go
Alright,
with
so
the
the
deal.
one thing I love
I
about
said
the
you- I told you
Samsung
buy a
Q2U,
kit.
For those of you who are not familiar
That
with
fucking
it,
camera.
number one,
It's
I got-
almost double the money. I'd rather get a higher quality mic. Instead
But you
of
get, look, you get that.
stuff.
You can webcam now. So you got.
Bro, I have
Okay,
my
hold on,
phone.
hold on, hold on,
All I
hold on,
need is a
hold on.
stand for my phone.
Okay, when you have this is what I also use. You have a pickup microphone now.
Bro,
this has a microphone in
I
it.
don't know if you understand that the quality of your phone is so much better than
It's
the
not-
webcam that thing's gonna come with, and
Homie,
probably that webcam.
It's not the camera quality I'm caring about. Is when you record things like no. When they don't show you this, even though if you ever watch how to make YouTube videos, and stuff, you have two microphones always recording. Like me and you right now, and I have this recording. So you have two microphones. So we get the pickup and the backup. So like because if we didn't have this right here recording the background, the webcam mic, this would sound awful. This whole entire thing would make no sense. It'd be like muffled, weird, hyper. Like yeah, it's weird. If you don't have two microphones going,
You sound like it was far away. You can't hear anybody.
kinda yeah. Actually, where it comes
you
down
hear
to.
'em, but you can't understand what they're saying.
Kinda actually. That's why I want the one. You know that thing I showed you, the camera follow, the Steadicam. That yeah. That's why I want that one better. It'd be way better because having a microphone above you and like you know when you rap, you see rappers and the microphone above their head when they sing. It's better to have it like that for pickup.
Probably because you can project your voice.
Well, sound traveling. Think about the arcing, rippling waves.
Some people just think it's more comfortable to speak that way. They can also sing better. Some of them. Like,
Eh,
the angle, they literally will angle their head and their neck in a way that allows them to more easily and efficiently hit notes.
you can't sing unless you arc your head right. You won't get certain baritones and sounds.
Well, you can sing. It's just it allows you to be more effective in certain techniques
No, well,
for certain people.
I see where you're going. No, you literally have to dial
I'm
to
literally
hit certain
listening
notes
to
and stuff.
people
You have
talk
to
about
angle your head up and down. Like no, you won't be able to hit very high. Like like you ever seen opera singers and stuff sing too? Because I really love singing.
I think that they can hit those notes either way. I just
No,
think,
they need
I
to.
think it's easier for them to find their rhythm when they move a certain way.
No,
but I
'cause
think they can hit it
You
either way.
you can only move your larynx and your vocal cords
Like,
when
bro.
you certain ones when you actually when you angle your head
Does
the
your,
proper way.
does your radio work in your car?
You vocals. I teach you vocals. You won't be able to get
I
certain
can
vocals.
do,
You won't-
hey, most of that now I can do on.
Yeah, I told you.
So I've actually gotten to the point where now, bro, I can just.
Did you do what I told you to do? Sing songs that don't usually have local.
No, bro.
It's
I
easier
just
that way.
started. I just practiced all the
Yeah,
time. Like
what
there
I was
was a
saying,
point
though,
in time where
you
I was.
sing
I
so-
was well, hold on. Let me say it. Let me just tell you what I did. I'm telling you that I basically kept doing it, trying to find. I was trying to find how I do
What I
it
told
right.
you, play to your ear.
Well, I was trying to find out how to do it right. I'm like, all right, what can I
What
do
did I
to
teach
make
you wrong? There's no wrong to doing. Remember, there's no wrong doing it unless you're inhaling. Inhales aren't a thing.
Bro,
I
I
used to do
taught
it.
myself. All right, like most of what I learned, I just learned for myself. I didn't really get any.
All
advice from
singing
anyone.
can. You can't just.
I'm just saying, like what I did was, hold on, I'm telling you what I did. I started learning how to. I did screaming different. I started-
No, shut the fuck up.
I can sound like Stitch
No, it's just different. Stitch is different than Tifa.
It's basically the same thing. I can do
You're screaming out loud.
Do you want some marijuana?
Fuck, now I'm screwing up.
Do you want some marijuana?
That's another thing that's actually kind of hard to do a cartoon. Hey, think about it this way. You watch Aqua Team Hunger Force, right? You know Aqua Team, right? Okay,
They call me
Okay.
Sheikh Zula.
so
the Mike
Meatwad, look at Meatwad's
I'll
voice.
take it to ya.
You just do the voice. Do Meatwad's voice and do now do Stitch. What is the difference? It's the inflection. Hey, literally, hey, no, think about this up.
This is mint,
Hey, you know how I actually get the voices in my head correct? I think of
I think that's an easy voice to do, though.
it's not actually a lot of people can't do it. A lot of people
can
wouldn't.
definitely do that.
No, they can't. A lot of people can't do a lot of voices.
That is so easy to do.
No, they can't.
A
You
lot of
think
people
no?
can do that.
What?
A lot of people can
See,
do
this
that.
is
That is not
when you're
true.
This is things
Pretty
you.
much, I don't really
Why
care.
don't you apply this kind of logic to your life? When you're confident in things, you just naturally assume that people are dumb, like I do on things. Like you.
No, but I'm just saying that. I'm pretty sure.
No, hold on, stop that. You're not doing. I was just saying to you, like it's the difference.
But yeah, you're right though. I should do that one.
You sound more like Lumpy Space Princess.
I should do
Hey, see how close all three of those
Why are
voices?
those Spanish chicks?
Oh my god!
Not for nothing, but I thought one of them was like 40, so I wasn't sure. So you
See what you're doing with the voice. You scream. It's what I was trying to get at is okay. So Stitch is more like I don't know how I expect. Like if I was the way I put it in my head is it's ODB. If I was just being for Disney Channel, that sounds hilarious. Thinking out loud. And if you actually hear Meatwad speak, because I love trying to do his voice, he's actually like an Atlanta. You know Atlanta? Like you met people from there, like Georgia and stuff.
Yeah.
His accent's actually that.
Bro, I'm telling you, I was in Georgia for like a week, right?
I met Pinky when I was there.
These dudes that were there. It's black dudes, right?
Well, that's very common down there.
I could barely understand anything that they were saying.
Oh, bro, they speak coon not coon, spook
No,
all
I
day.
chilled with them, bro. They got us weed and everything.
No, I didn't say anything bad. It's just
Fucking
dude,
Wallace.
dude, hood.
It was wicked terrible. Well, not wicked terrible, but the weed sucked. But it was whatever.
Anything south of anything above past North Carolina is garbage
like,
weed.
Yeah,
all garbage weed.
That was like in 2000. That was what?
Doesn't matter, man. All the
that was
weed.
like that was like 14 years ago.
They don't cure their weed. That's why they just grow it outside.
13, 14 years ago. So like at that time, that was when mids was still around.
Not even that though. They don't do out. We do indoors
Bro,
around
you're
here.
acting like no one over there gets good weed. Of course they do.
No, they get good weed, but most of the weed out there, they don't cure it. You know what curing is, right? That's where you get the weed smell.
Bro.
You know what weed curing is,
I
right?
think that there's plenty of people that do it, and there's plenty of people that don't, and everywhere it gets batches like that. And everybody
No,
does
they
batches.
don't. There's no, they don't.
You never did?
I've never.
Do we get good weed or bad weed up here? Have you ever gotten uncured weed? I've gotten a batch. I used to sell weed, and I remember picking up, and I had like a pound of uncured weed, and I was pissed.
You're smoking. You just rolled weed from a hand grown. Like this is locally grown weed, cured and shit.
You know what I like?
You can let it. But like, homie, like I'm not being a dick. There's one thing I will be a snob about. I can always shit talk you because I can grow the best weed. Yes, I do. I do everything bomb. Okay. That's one thing I'm great with. No, dude, it's just my drug making, dude. No, well, it's not a thing I will tell my children when I get older.
Weed's like a part of everyday society, though.
I don't care. I wouldn't put beer in my kid's hand.
Yeah, put hair in his chest. You just gotta make him be responsible with it.
I'll put hair in his chest. I'll fucking make that kid fucking chop wood.
And then give him a beer afterwards.
He won't ever have beer with me until he's fucking at least fucking. I don't even want to think about that. I don't want my kid ever. That's why I've been cleaning my life up. That's one of the things that made me realize why I need to clean my life up. I don't want. I also do everything so I don't like my niece and stuff. I don't want them to look at me as I want to be a figure. I don't. As much as I love to live my party lifestyle and y'all know me as for it, but it's like I'm not doing that anymore. It's not my thing. I'd rather. I want to get into politics and shit. I want to leave a name.
Yeah, me too. I still want to party. Just want to party
Oh.
on like occasion.
I'm so done with
So
partying.
It's actually fun and like worth it.
Nope. I'll party when I'm in heaven. That's how I look at it. Sounds boring, but I'll end up living a lavish life.
And then smell the roses once I've farmed and grown them properly.
Alright, honestly, that's my goal, is actually a farm. End game, farm. With bees. I want to, actually, if it was really up to me, I want to grow a hemp farm. And I want to grow my cannabis-infused honey that is naturally infused with the cannabis THC from the actual plants the bees actually pollinate. It'd be a mass scale thing, but you would need at least 4 hives. I've really put a lot of work into this idea. You need 4 hives, 2 acres, and 4 plots of fields. You can put the beehives in the middle of each intersecting field. That cat's the shit. She's awesome. All my cats live like them. She's a little whore. Attention seeker. Watch out though. She's one of those bitches. She has she's look at her paws. She'll fuck you up. But you know she just snaps though. She's like bipolar. She's like me. She'll snap at you.
She just needs to know she can trust.
You'll feel like that, but she'll just slap you and just be like, "Fuck you, bitch." It's funny. But her, she has crazy claws. See what she just did? Watch out. She's already doing it. She's gonna end up attacking you.
She does whatever.
She doesn't know what she wants. She's like every woman.
She just wants to be pet.
She just wants to be touched.
See? She don't want to fight. She just
So I call her name's Mittens. If you haven't got that, or Thumbs. Thumbs is her name, but Mittens is what most people
call her posable.
No, Thumbs. Look at her fingers. She has like 6 of them. She has 2 extra thumbs on each finger. She has like way bigger than normal double paws. That's why I got her. She's technically retarded. I wanted a cat that could say it's dumb.
Cats are so smart.
Yeah, they're better than dogs.
I don't think they're better than dogs, but I think they're smarter than most.
I think they're better. That's one thing me and that chick have in common. Me and her are like, I don't know. I don't like dogs. I love my mom's dogs and shit, but not my thing. I'm not a dog person. I never have been.
I love dogs. Love cats too.
If it was really up to me, I just can't have a snake here. I like snakes and reptiles and shit. I like being able to watch my animals kill things. It's pretty fun. That sounded so fucking insane.
A lot of people like to watch that though.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy the little things. That's how I was always taught that it was right. Oh no. Better than fucking taxidermy. I don't get. My dad used to come home with roadkill and fucking. Dude, it's so weird to grow up with. Like, now look what I found on the road. Guess I'll turn it into a wall decoration. That's the logic behind taxidermy.
Yeah, but I think
No. We hope it's someone shooting the animal and hunting thing. No. Most of the time, the people who get into it, especially my dad, were just like, oh, someone hit a cub on the road, or a possum, or a skunk, and we're gonna bring it home, and now skin it, gut it, clean it, and dress it, and then...
I feel like that's a better honorable thing for the animal as opposed to what?
Well, if you're gonna look at it like that, yeah. But I'm sorry, no, man, that's a Norman Bates shit. It's Norman Bates status shit. It's not normal. That's not normal.
Yeah.
I make fun of my father all the time for that shit. It's just fucking wild. I like bad taxidermy. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a good skill. It's an art. But it's like, dude, you're playing with dead animals. No one that plays with dead animals, even in an artistic way, is normal. I'm not saying you're a bad normal.
You're not playing.
But you're not normal.
That's such a poor choice of words. Playing with dead animals, not playing with it.
What are you doing?
Like saying like, oh yeah, someone who works at the morgue is playing with dead bodies.
Technically, that's how I would look at it. Actually, it's actually where I was gonna go with that.
A lot of the times they're studying it and they're trying to find causes of death.
Have you met anyone that worked in the morgue? You don't study shit. You already know what a corpse.
What's the name of what's the word I'm looking for? The people that they find the cause of death there.
Mortician.
Yeah. Okay. Mortician.
Autopsy.
They work in the morgue.
It's not researching it. They already know the corpse. They're just looking for the reason of
They also
death.
do research on dead bodies as well. They try to find cures. They try to.
There's no cure for death.
Bro, they look at dead bodies and they use
for what?
To
Death?
use as you know, like test subjects and shit, bro.
For what? You don't use a dead body as a test subject.
Yeah, you don't use dead bodies. You're right.
You don't.
Never.
Dead bodies are dead. They have no
use.
use.
Yep, they never have a use.
Do you think dead bodies are dirty?
People just donate their organs to science. You know,
Yes, they do. They literally do.
Dead bodies.
My ID says so too.
Body's dead.
Yes, I donate my body for no reason and not care.
It's now useless because the body's dead. I'm just gonna donate it for looks. So they hang it up on the wall.
95% of the time, most organs are never useful.
You have my later by any chance?
No, I actually don't. But if you need a letter here, but like
Hey,
9 times out of 10.
This is mine.
No, it's not.
No, I'm just joking.
I was like, yo, I bought. Don't play that game, guys. I went from having no lighters to like I have a surplus on lighters. So if you need a lighter, I'll give you this one.
Really
Do you want a lighter?
have
You
a
can
bunch.
have this lighter. Can I have my lighter? I'll treat you. Yeah, you can have that. Just give me that one back. It's just like I have a surplus. Yes, and it's a pokey on it. You really being a weirdo? Like, yeah, you can have that.
That's awesome.
Prick.
There you go. Oops, I really didn't mean to drop that either. Yeah, I know that.
I like this one. I like
figured
lines.
out that they can do this and fucking.
I don't do that because every time I've ever bought one and played with it, it just broke.
No, they all do that.
They just break. I just like give up.
Yeah, they all break. They're just designed to do that.
Just never want to go back in. It just the spring breaks.
Not
up.
even just that, they just stop working.
Yeah. Well, hold on. If you actually never do that and you play with them, they work longer than a Bic.
No, I've had so many of these. They always shit the bed. I've never had a Bic that broke on me.
Well, I've never had a Bic break on me either.
I have a raw one at my house. I have a piece one. I have another one that I broke originally.
How this?
They all did the same thing after like 2 or 3 weeks. Every single one of them after like 2 or 3 weeks of constant use, they all just stopped working. The mechanism.
I have three.
Flint broke.
My tier
Hey,
lighter
if
goes.
the Flint didn't break in these, I would get these all the time. These are so legit.
But it's at the Flint that
You
breaks.
can refill
Remember,
them,
it's
you
at
can
the.
refill them, but
The Flint you can't replace. Like,
Yeah.
That's the main thing when you're looking for a Bic. The only reason you get like 10,000 lights is because the Flint keeps lasting. Like the thing that most lighters die because of the fucking spring.
Yeah.
It's the fucking cheap-ass Chinese springs.
If I could get a lighter that I knew could... And I'm not saying like a Zippo, but like something that can just spark up quick like this, but I know...
Why buy these?
Last.
With usual butane.
Yeah, but they use so much fucking fuel. That's the
butane.
thing.
No, you don't have to do that. Just turn it all the way down. When
Yeah,
they
but
first buy them, you don't have to
this
do that.
thing,
You
compared
just
to this thing, that uses way more fuel. And I also don't like the way they light. I'd rather use...
I like those.
I would rather light something with this.
I don't. You realize you're inhaling more carcinogens. At least this burns hot enough where like none of the carcinogens are even going to you.
Preferably,
you inhale all the.
A match is probably better than both.
Actually, no. That's the most carcinogens.
No, as long as you let the tip burn off first, and then you get down to the wood. If it's just that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to let it burn. All that red stuff burns off, and then as soon as the match comes down, that's when you use whatever.
Secondhand smoke definition of it is.
That's why you want to get the long stick matches.
Nope, you don't, because no matter what, because you realize what's.
Why can't I? Like, no matter what
secondhand smoke.
Tell me, I'm like...
Because you realize what secondhand smoke is. It's the carbon.
Secondhand smoke in anything.
Yes, the actual match you're inhaling. That black... The moment the match lights up and burns, the moment you start seeing black, it's carcinogen.
Yeah, and
you're
then
inhaling
once all that burns off, that's what it
does a match turns to black and then disappears?
Yes, because the wood burns, bro. That's what wood...
That's carbon.
Okay, what doesn't turn to carbon, bro?
A lot of... Almost nothing. Actually, everything turns to carbon when you burn it.
What's your point, though, dude?
It's carcinogenic.
Okay, bro. What's your point?
You also shouldn't eat it.
You can't cook food on a fire, then, is what you're saying, with wood?
Well, technically, yeah. No, you'd get sick. It's actually not good for you. It's like drinking from a straw.
You get sick for cooking food.
No, eating black burnt shit. Yes, eating jerk chicken every day will kill you.
Cooking food over a wood fire.
Jerking your food, yes. Putting your food in, yes. When you burn your
serious,
food,
right?
yes, I'm being honest with you.
No, I'm not saying when you burn your food. I'm saying, can you cook food over an open flame on wood that has smoke pouring out?
If you start charcoaling it and getting that burnt
jerk... I'm not asking for technicalities. I'm asking a simple question, bro.
And there's no simple answer. You want simple answers. Nothing's simple in life. That's the part you need to understand.
If you just answer this
question...
It's
just a retarded thing to think that everything can be simple. Do you really think everything's simple in life?
Let me phrase it differently then. I'll go out right now, chop a tree down, make logs out of it, light it on fire, and cook it normally. Will it be all fucked up? Please don't say yes, because people have been doing this for fucking so long, dude.
What?
Alright, listen. If you make a fire, normal trees, wood, whatever, right? And then you put food above it to cook on that fire.
Smoking?
Okay, is that going to be bad for the food?
Yes, you can over smoke your meat.
It can be, but is it? By itself, is it always?
Yes, the actual act is all actually bad for you.
Would not cook their
yes,
food.
The act of eating.
Bro, I don't get you, man. People don't cook fucking dogs in marshmallows on fucking campfires either, too, right?
What is that logic?
What is that logic, bro? People have been using fucking campfires to cook food for thousands of years. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
And there's a reason why we evolved and stopped using those because
people still use them today. What are you talking about?
Just because they use them today,
wood
people also eat bugs. Doesn't mean they want to.
Yeah, that's actually good for you.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Eating bugs, you want to eat the bugs. Close. You want to eat the boobs.
You want to eat the boobs? Many countries.
No, they don't want to.
Oh, but you eat Sour Patch Kids. That must be so much better for you, and that's real food, right? Give me a break.
Better than bugs.
Better than bugs.
It's not.
It's not better
You're
than bugs.
looking at it now. You're looking at that way different.
Not.
It's like licking your plate, bro. You don't see it.
It is not better than bugs.
No, it's not. You're eating bugs.
Someone could actually get the nutrients they need.
I don't care.
And they'll be
dog shit can give you nutrients too if I eat it.
No, that they need and they'll be healthy. You won't be healthy from that.
Bugs, no.
From that.
Nope.
Dog shit will get
so
you sick.
Vegans said the same thing, and I'll tell them they're retarded too.
There's so many toxins in dog sick. The good news.
There's so many toxins in vegetables, and you don't see me fucking eating them.
That sounds stupid.
Fuck a vegan. I know.
So many toxins in vegetables. Yeah, now you just sound like an asshole. No offense.
Technically, tooth decay.
Technically, tooth decay has to do with acidity.
No, actually, plaque build up on the teeth in between from breads and grains and stuff.
From acidic foods that are low on a pH level. Yes,
nope.
That's what eats
grains
at the
sticking to teeth.
That's how it eats at your enamel.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
Plaque grains fucking sticking to your teeth, causing your mouth to fucking cause
bacteria in your mouth.
Caused from the bread and shit stuck in your teeth.
Bro, it's acidity that eats away at it. What do you think bread eats away at it, bro? You think the bread...
No, it's your saliva breaking down the fucking bread and stuck to your teeth.
It's the bacteria that's created from that in your mouth attacking your teeth. You don't have enough good
So you're just repeating myself differently? Just because you say it a different way?
The acidic food will eat away...
It's not acidic. The food isn't acidic. Nope. Your saliva is... The pH balance that makes it dissolvable is actually in your saliva, not in the food. If the food was acidic, you wouldn't be able to eat it.
Food doesn't have a pH level, you're right. Yeah.
Your logic,
lemons are
causation and correlation,
alkaline.
it doesn't make sense.
Lemons are alkaline, right?
And chocolate bars are fucking like acid, huh?
They are actually. Look it up. They are acidic on the pH scale. Just because something doesn't seem like it has acidic properties. And I'm not entirely sure about chocolate, but I'm assuming it is.
It's not.
Yeah, let's find out. What's the pH level of chocolate?
Probably around a 5, because it's got to be
Which
edible.
is acidic.
No, 5 is the middle. It's neutral.
No, 7 is the middle neutral, buddy. You want to make a bet? You want to make a bet?
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's find out. Is chocolate
Whatever. Middle of the spectrum. It's the medium.
or alkaline?
This is ridiculous. Like, I love, like, I don't know what you grasp out of this. I'm not gaining anything from any of this when you yell at me like this. I find it funny.
I'm not yelling at you.
You are, because you're trying to be right for some reason.
I'm not trying to be right. I am right. You're arguing points every single time, dude. Just to argue the point.
I'm just getting my view. And you're the one that thinks I'm... You speculate me trying to always overcompensate, like me trying to be validated. No, I'm not. I just... You asked me...
5.6 pH. Natural...
5!
All right, that is below.
It's neutral.
7.
It's neutral.
Okay. 5.8.
It's neutral.
5.6. Okay, let's
It won't bother you.
What is the neutral number on the pH scale?
5.
What
It's the
is
middle of the scale.
Neutral on pH scale. Bet you it's 7.
You might be right because it could be 14.
The range goes from 0 to 14 with 7 being neutral. So 5.6 is
Ooh,
acidic.
I forgot that it went to 14, not 10.
Well, I told you.
I said
was
medium.
right.
That's all I said. It's the middle of the fucking
It's
chart.
not. It's acidic, bro. Neutral is 7. It's in 5. 5.6.
So specific.
It's
Oh, you're
acidic.
so right. Chocolate, you
It
can eat it.
is.
It goes in your mouth, right?
So
It's
you
not
can't
burning
eat it.
you.
You have stomach acid. In fact, your diet's supposed to...
Go put hot
primarily
sauce
be-
in your mouth and tell me the same thing.
You can't.
Hot sauce is
I
the
eat
same
hot
as
sauce
chocolate?
all the time. I didn't say
Hot
that.
sauce is the same as
They
chocolate?
have different pH levels. Everything has a pH level, douchebag. What are you trying to say?
Just because the pH level... Just because the pH level is...
So I can drink hydrochloric acid even though it has a low
No,
pH
you
level?
can't actually drink hydrochloric acid.
Because it's such a low pH level, right?
Actually, very high pH.
No, it's very low. It's acidic.
High acidic.
It's low.
Oh, big.
14 is alkaline. 1
Dude, like you're acting like you're giving me like we're talking about this, dude. I'm going over this on top of my head, dude. I haven't been in
So
school.
am I.
So like,
So am I.
you had the phone out. I'm just going up my
I
brain.
said it, but I looked it
So,
up because
okay,
you were
acid.
disagreeing.
Just because I had it backwards. Stop.
pulled the
So
phone.
it is acid. It is below.
I
It's a
pulled
lower
the-
pH. It's
Bro,
hot.
I pulled up the phone to confirm. That's all I did.
Yeah,
I didn't need the phone. I told you.
You
Without
did
it.
need the phone.
No, I told you without the phone, the pH levels. I told you without it, dude. I said it was acidic. I said that 7 was neutral. I did say this, and I pulled it up to prove it. I didn't need the phone to tell you that.
7's neutral. Food be neutral.
And I said that food is acidic. Yes. An acidic diet will ruin the enamel on your teeth.
Nope, it's
Overly-
not. It's the
overly
plaque.
acidic
It builds up.
diet, yeah.
No, it's why hunter-gatherers. That's
Acid
why.
is known erosion.
Okay, that's why Neanderthals didn't have tooth decay.
Acid is known for erosion.
No.
Enamel is one of the hardest. Actually,
Oxification of the teeth with
enamel-
sugars.
Enamel is the hardest substance that your body produces, right? It just doesn't actually make it after it's done. It can't repair it. It can't heal. Once your enamel's gone, it's gone. It doesn't actually make anymore. Go ahead and laugh. This is a fact. I already watched someone talk about this a week ago. Dr. Berg. I can look this up right now. You want to bet another thing and be wrong about it?
You idolize these pieces of paper.
I
and
don't
no.
idolize nothing, dude. I look up research.
So why do you believe it's all like fact? It's not, dude. Like,
Oh, it's not. Oh, I'm wrong about that too, right?
no,
Okay, Dr. Berg enamel. Look it up.
I don't care about Dr. Bergen. I'm
Sure
not
you
looking.
don't.
I just didn't have to look up what I'm
So let me
saying.
guess, you're right over Dr. Berg. Right?
Yeah, Dr.
You
Bergen
are.
sucked my dick.
Okay.
Yeah, I have like a whole.
Because he spent years and years of his life professing in this as he's super fucking successful. In
So
this
did
field.
John Money. You don't look
And
at.
you're some
hey,
sort of health expert that I've already proven wrong.
You're someone that probably believes in the John Money experiments and
I don't
thinks
even know
that
what the
kids.
John Money experiment is, dude. So that's a terrible example.
What do you mean? We have all this training shit around here.
Like, come on, dude.
Science. You want to believe in science and
All I'm saying
PhDs.
all I'm saying is things that I'm confirming, like the whole thing. God, bro, the kingdom of God is within you. That's what Jesus said.
God is not within
did-
you. Like that. Nope. That's Satanism.
It's not. It says
It
it
is.
literally in the Bible. It says it in the Bible.
That is subversions.
Oh, it's subversions. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's not my fault that
He
some
doesn't get to be what
gay
he wants
fucker
to
or
be.
something like that told you that had his little pastor view and said, "Oh, this is what I thought."
No,
Nah.
it's in the Bible. It's an
You
actual
showed me
Bible.
the words.
Yes.
It's not what it says. Repeat.
I'll
Say it
say
aloud.
it
I love
again.
hearing it.
Okay.
It's not what you say. You do this every time.
Yeah, I'll say that again.
You say the line, but you don't get it right. Repeat what it actually says.
I'm gonna say it.
Bible chapter verse. I love it. It's from John. I actually remember now. Lucas, you said.
It's from Luke, not Lucas.
Whatever. It's the fucking conversation of him and them guys walking through the field. I know the story.
Right. Oh yeah, what's the story?
Him, John, and the other dude named, I actually think it's John too, which is kind of funny. They're all just sitting there having a conversation on how, like...
3 Johns having a conversation.
I think it's 3 Johns, it's like him and Lucas and all. Bro, stop being a dick. It's them guys, it's him and Jesus and all them walking through. They're sitting there, the whole...
I'm saying you're wrong and you're calling me a dick for calling me
The story is, though, they're
being a dick for saying that.
They're walking through a field and having a conversation about life, and this is actually how, and this is a part of the life conversation.
Okay, you ready for it? I'm going to read it to you. The kingdom of God, Jesus replied, is not something people will be able to see and point to. Then came these striking words, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of God is within you. With these words, Jesus gave voice to a teaching that is universal and timeless. It's quoted, bro. Luke 17:21. Came straight from Jesus himself. It's quoted in the Bible as Jesus saying that, specifically saying it.
Martin Luther left the fucking English church and went to America for this reason, because the papacy fell. No, dude, that's all bullshit what you're saying. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's Satanism.
It's in the Bible.
You want to think that, hey...
nothing to do with Christianity.
Yeah, it does. It has a lot.
No, it doesn't.
When you only think about yourself and no one else, and you think that your reflection is what the world could be, do you think heaven is only what you think it is?
It has nothing to do. Satanism has nothing to do with Satan. You want me to read it to you? Should I figure
Said a Satanist. I'm not gonna believe a Satanist. I don't. Like I said, you're gonna believe some weird fucking schmuck from Tech Valley that fucks kids for Moloch?
Okay, the only idiot thing he did, and every other person on that site did, was make a common error due to lack of research. If anything, you had researched Satanism properly instead of judging, which made you look very unintelligent, you would have realized that the practice of Satanism has absolutely nothing to do with Satan. I have a friend who is a Satanic.
Okay, Alistair Crowley.
On my own. In my studies, I have observed Satanists do not worship Satan. They believe in the worship of themselves and giving into desire. I think everyone should do that every now and then within reason. Another thing he did wrong was the way he judged teenagers. Almost every other teenager.
You're rationalizing evil,
bro.
You're speaking, God, and God said that they will speak to you upon that they know, or something like they will tell you no. You want me? No, because you fucking believe these false idolatries.
No,
it's not my fault.
Like I'm saying I believe in Satanism.
Because you do. You're saying
I believe in it. I did not say that. I said it is not Christianity. It's not based off of anything Christian. Okay?
You're giving it power.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not saying I believe in it.
Then deny it. Cast it away.
I don't need to deny it. Dude, just because you don't like it doesn't mean you deny that it exists, you douchebag.
My religion tells me to cast it away. Non-believers and non-shut, no. Throw it away. Burn it in the abyss.
Yeah, what's the fallen one mean?
The one that looks into the one. That looks into the void and nothing comes back.
What does it mean to be the fallen one? Like Satan, Lucifer, the fallen one. What does that mean?
Don't say like fallen one like it should be cared for. No, he is casted away. Cast away.
What is the
fallen?
No.
It means he was great.
Fallen? Cast out of heaven. Why? Because of his own deeds.
Because he's a little fucking bitch.
No.
Crybaby.
You know what it means? People.
Daddy, notice me. Daddy, please. Daddy issues. All Luciferic people. When you deny this,
idea what you're talking about.
No, I know what I'm
saying. I don't know much, but I'm telling you right now, you are being blasphemous. You are making up your own things. You didn't read none of the Bible. You don't know any of it. Okay? I don't barely know shit myself, but don't pretend you do. Okay? I know little things that I can make sense of and intercourse it in my life. You don't know, bro, and I'm telling you don't know because I know what I'm talking about with a lot of things that I do talk about.
Yeah, you're listening to Satanists.
I don't listen to Satanists. All I'm saying is that Satanism has nothing to do with Christianity. You can't tell me the Marvel Avengers is based off of Islam, okay? I will tell you it's not. It doesn't make me a worshiper of either one.
What is your rationality to that? I never said that.
Because I don't have to worship Satanism just to recognize it has nothing to do with Christianity. Doesn't mean I worship it.
How does Marvel... What is that?
Because you're bringing in two different things and saying, oh, you're defending it, which means you worship it. It's like I'm not defending it at all. I am saying the idea of it has nothing to do with Christianity.
You're giving it a plea.
I'm not giving it a plea. I'm saying that's the idea of it.
So if I was to apply this to pedophilia, and I did so, and I was doing what you're speaking about Lucifer and quoting lines, and I did this about a pedophile. How would
I'm
you
not
feel?
quoting Lucifer.
No!
I said that it has
think of
nothing
it
to
that
do
way.
with it. I said it has nothing to do with Satan for the 8th time, 20th time, 15th, 100th
That's what
time.
they want you to do. Man, ball
There's
is what they
nothing
want.
about the devil
Mullet,
in it, bro.
you
I
can
don't
follow
get
the
what
like, burn off babies, dude. That's what it comes down to.
Bro, you don't even...
You think you
Okay,
know.
so tell me what the Satanic Bible says. Give me some passages.
Take into yourself, and you are the only one. You make your heaven. You are the one that makes the devil.
Oh, you didn't make that up just now?
No, actually, I used to be a practicing Satanist.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Where?
Actually, like I said, I have my tarot cards I'm giving you. I broke my Baphomet
So where
statue.
did you
I got rid
start?
of all
Where
that
did you
shit.
learn about it? What did you learn about Satanism? What did it teach you?
I followed Aleister Crowley and everything else.
Yeah? What
and
did
John
Aleister
D.
Crowley teach you?
You know what John D is? Yes. Yes.
What did it teach you?
Blood, sex, magic.
Blood, sex, magic, right? That has everything to do with
Pain,
Satan.
suffering,
But they
and
taught
giving.
you about Satan.
No, it's
No, I'm saying you specifically learned about Satan.
self-indulgence.
No, Satan. Satan, the devil.
Ball. That's
No,
what it is.
The devil. You learned about
No,
Satan.
it's bull.
No, I'm saying.
It's bull.
You're saying.
It's bull, mullet,
Whatever
melon.
you want to call about it, they believe in the fucking deity
No,
called Satan. That
no,
is
you're
rebellious
see, you're
against
the one
God.
doing that. I don't. It's
So
Satanism.
What are you trying to, so what's Satanism then to you?
Self-reflection,
So it has
self-idolization.
nothing to do with Christianity then, because Satan and the Christianity.
It's the opposite of Christianity. Yes, it has nothing to do with
Can you
Christianity.
listen to me for a second, bro?
No, but what you're saying, I'm agreeing with you.
No,
It
what
has
I'm
nothing
saying.
to do with
Can I
Christianity.
finish what I'm saying?
If
What
Satanism
you're
had
saying
something to do
is-
with Christianity, I wouldn't be
Listen,
practicing
bro,
Christianity.
Listen.
But what you're saying, listen
Oh
to what
my
you're
gosh,
saying.
dude, can you just fucking-
No, because listen to what you're
Oh,
saying.
you're a fucking asshole, dude. You can't.
How am I? You're
No,
questioning
you
my
gotta say
religion,
whatever-
bro. It's a
I'm not
hard thing to tell
questioning your
someone.
religion. I'm saying
are.
you're getting Satanism wrong. You're saying it's not your religion.
You're
I'm
telling me I
saying-
have to be okay? No, what
I'm
you're
not saying
getting.
you have to be okay with anything. I'm not saying that. I'm saying your idea of it is wrong.
That's what Satan
That's all
says.
I'm saying. dog.
Satanist, you're
you
Satanist.
can feel about it however you want.
I'm
to
telling
feel
you,
about
you're
it.
practicing
I'm not
Satanism without
telling you
realizing
how
it.
to feel about
People
it.
practice
I'm
Satanism without
telling you
realizing it.
That you're wrong about it. That's all I'm saying.
You base things in facts that are based on alchemy.
You're
Remember this,
bringing up
science is the new
stupid-ass
alchemy.
points.
No,
you bring up
science is the
stupid
modern-
points. And no one would have understood what you just said. Except for like
Okay,
maybe
Bill
a
Gates.
few
You
people.
eat the bugs. You will eat the bugs
You
and
will
you will
eat
be
the
happy.
bugs.
You'll own nothing and be happy. That's what you sound like.
Eat candy, eat sugar, eat fucking, you know what are those things?
Yes, I'll be my happy
eat
American.
Sour Patches for the next 20 years, right? Compare that to someone who eats bugs for the next 20 years. Tell me if you even are alive.
You're comparing candy to bugs. I'd rather you compare the vegan to the bug eater.
Wait a
The
second, but America sells those foods in
No one's
stores.
eating candy 24/7. Stop that.
No one's eating bugs 24/7.
But they do, and they don't
no,
want
they
to.
don't. So shut up.
No, they, I'm not
you know
shutting
how
up.
stupid you sound
Okay.
saying that, dude?
No, you want to, because they want us to eat the bugs. And no, they do want us to eat it all
I'm
the
not
time.
saying there's not people out there that wouldn't.
No, they want us to only eat
Stop
bugs.
yelling, stop
No, 'cause I'm sick of this.
Stop
There are
yelling. Stop yelling. Stop yelling, please.
Bill Gates wants us to
Stop
eat
yelling.
fucking bugs.
Stop yelling.
I can yell at my fucking house. I don't care anymore.
Yelling Bill Gates wants us to eat.
I don't care because you want to be here. No, this is where I'm going to stick my foot in the ground for once. You've been doing it the whole time. I'm going to do it. Bill Gates, bugs.
Dude, what are you doing that I've been doing? Proving me wrong?
No, I'm proving points now because I'm sick of just being nice and trying to work with your thoughts. Watch Bill Gates fucking explain to you about bullshit.
Guys, I'm about to give Bill Gates.
Fuck this bullshit paid for shit with actual Bill Gates. Give me real fucking shit. Here we go.
I barely know nothing, and I still know some things, dude. Like, know enough to think, like, alright, you don't. No offense. At least with Satanism, bro. And a lot of the Bible stuff, I mean, dude,
You
I'm
need
not a
a
Bible
Dunning-Kruger effect with
but
you,
I
man.
have looked up the idea and a lot of, like, some, you know, very prominent points in it, bro. And I'm not gonna say I understand it, like, 100% honestly. I don't. I haven't read it really.
For
But
the
my
future
point
generation,
is,
we
I
need to
know
find
you're
solutions
definitely
right
not
now
playing
for
into that
a better
aspect.
future because of climate change. And edible insects are a
Back
solution
up.
right now.
Dude, they want us. You understand?
To ingest
It's not
insects more
what they
food?
want you to think. It's a health thing, but it comes down to it's they have a power complex. These sociopaths,
You know, there's
psychopaths,
plenty
running.
of cultures that eat insects, right? And it's like a delicacy.
Where? Don't
India.
say China.
India.
No, they don't willingly want to eat the
Okay.
bugs.
Oh, they don't.
They
don't
don't.
serve them as street food that people buy to enjoy. Are you serious right now? You want to go? You want to make a bet? You want to make a bet?
Show
right?
me- show me those candy bugs
Okay,
that I already
I'm
know
gonna
about
show
them.
you right now, bro.
Doesn't mean they want them.
No, like fried spices.
That's why no
all
one
kinds of
wants
shit
them.
on shish kebabs and
And
shit
hey,
like that.
show me all the monies they're making. They're having McDonald's of bugs somewhere. It's,
A
no,
McDonald's
it's
of
bullshit.
bugs, yeah.
Poor countries make you eat bugs. Hey, you pictures. They're so poor they put spices on their fucking ants. That's how you should look at it. They're putting fucking. Do you think about it? They're so poor. They're putting food.
Oh, they must be so poor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they look so poor.
They look so fucking.
They look so fucking poor.
Bro, look at all that.
Yeah, they got cameras and
They're
bags.
like communism.
Yep, they all look clean. They're so fucking.
Ask
poor.
them about Tiananmen Square when you're there.
So fucking.
Ask them about Tiananmen
yeah,
Square.
How long ago was that?
Is Taiwan a country? Is Taiwan a country here? No, eat the bugs.
Ooh,
Yeah, they look so good. Totally delicious.
they think it.
You look at a steak, they think it. No,
That's okay. So who are you to decide?
you're believing their news.
Who are you
Their
to
news
decide?
wants you to believe
This
it.
isn't news, motherfucker. This is just a video about a fucking food.
Paid by the CCP, probably.
No, street food and travel. That's all they do
Probably.
on this channel.
Funded
Street
by the
food
CCP.
and
I
travel.
don't care if you want, man.
Probably.
You're dumb.
You don't know, so stop.
Do you not believe George Soros is funding things?
Bro.
Do you believe George Soros is funding all
Is
these
he
people?
funding this?
Yeah.
You don't know that, so shut up.
George Soros funding shit.
You don't know if George Soros funded this, you dumbass. You have no idea, so don't say you do.
I don't know how to explain this to you. You have to be so dense not to understand that. Okay. This is why the Hydra is living. You're so... Just think what you're saying.
Bro, when other people are gonna watch this, they're gonna tell you that you're stupid.
They're gonna think you're stupid.
No.
You're so easy to suck the dick of the fucking man.
They're gonna look at you, no offense, and they're gonna
Like
say,
you said
Zach,
before, you said
Zach, no offense,
2
it's
plus
like
2 doesn't equal 4.
120,000
2 plus
to
2
zero.
doesn't equal 4. You
Maybe
said.
we'll give you 1 point for effort, but it's good. It's like 128,000 to 0 right now.
No, you're seeking validation through the comments because you're losing this conversation. Stay on topic. No, bro, I'm telling you, eat the bugs. That's what you're doing. That's what you're saying. George Soros. Who's George Soros? Who's this great, awful man? Fucking hate him. That's a good breakdown.
Well,
F
I
you.
brought up street food that are
George
insects,
Soros is one of the
exotic
most successful
Thai food
hedge fund
for
managers of
Bangkok,
all
like,
time,
you mean-
period.
Yeah.
He has
Cool, they
an
normalize
upload of
ladyboys over there. I'm not
$8.5
cool.
billion,
Fried
which puts him in the
insects.
top
See, that's-
100
Oh, look at all
richest
these
people
bugs that are
globally.
eating,
In
fucking
1992, he
tarantulas,
charted
June
the
bugs,
richest
Isn't
man
that-
who made
jaguars,
billions
Hold
of
on, hold on. Let me ask you. You want to ask a personal opinion? Does that look good to you?
I was
Does it look good
raised
to you?
eating fucking
Does it look good?
cheeseburgers,
Does it
bro.
feel right in your stomach when you see that? You're like, should I eat that?
Bro, there's a lot of things I wouldn't want to eat. There's plenty of things I like
No,
to eat.
just think
I
about that.
caviar, motherfucker. I don't want to eat that. Looks
You
gross
shouldn't
to me.
eat
A
caviar
lot of
either. It's
people,
not good.
a lot of people do.
It's like fetus.
A
You eat
lot.
fetuses.
It's
I don't-
eggs, bro. It's eggs. You eat fucking. You like egg sandwiches? You like ham, egg, and cheese? You like
Technically,
you
eggs
like
aren't
a nice ham, egg, and cheese, bro. Scrambled eggs. You don't like that? You don't like meat?
No.
I was a living animal at one point. No, I'm not.
Okay, so you're gonna compare shrimp to fucking bugs?
You're gonna
How
compare
is no shrimp to
cheeseburger
bugs?
to a
No,
fucking
this is what
dead
people
egg
love
that
doing.
was never
Shrimp to
alive?
bugs. Shrimp to bugs. Like, there's no difference.
Shrimp
A
to bugs.
grub is the same as a shrimp,
Hey,
right?
listen.
Or a lobster.
It's basically the same
No.
thing, yeah. I don't even really like seafood, to be honest with you, personally. I wish I did, because I hear it's pretty good.
It's
for
way
you.
healthier. That's something I agree with.
But mainly fish, not really.
I
Not
fish,
really
mollusks and stuff like
crustaceans.
that. I actually
Not
eat
really,
bottom
no.
feeders are the ones that have the protein that actually are
They
actual
eating dead scraps and shit. half
I
the
know
time.
it sounds. That's the.
You want the thing swimming
I
that
didn't
builds
say
muscle and
not
eats
muscles,
fucking
not
living.
muscles. Oysters and shit. Oysters, shrimp, well, prawn, and lobster and shit. It's actually really good for that because it's like chicken. It's white meat. It's a white processed meat.
Big fucking fast, powerful fish that swim.
That's way healthier though.
Those are good for you.
Well, red or white meat. So like tuna or like
Either one. Probably.
cod. 'Cause I think cod's
Both.
healthier.
They're both, depending as long as the fish is healthy. I think, and there's nothing poisonous in them.
Well,
or
you
anything.
no.
Some are more fatty
Still
than
on
others,
topic.
but usually wild
look
fish.
at that
from
and
what
be
I've
like,
seen-
that looks
I've
good,
seen- I've
though.
seen on it. You
You
can
don't
have
like
farm
seafood
fish or
because-
wild fish. Farm fish will be
You don't
fatter.
like-
Wild fish will be fucking.
Oh, we're talking into farming fish. I think it's like I wish we'd do that more instead of fishing. But like you said, but you don't like seafood, but you can look at it and be like, that actually looks good.
Seafood looks
You don't
delicious.
look at the bugs and say that.
Bro,
It's
some
an internal.
cases-
It's natural.
Dude, honestly,
It's
no,
intentional.
that's not true.
You don't think,
Bro, honestly, I really do feel like if someone like made like
They
if
want you
someone
to eat
made
the
like
bugs.
a small scorpion or something like that, bro, and they put some sort of spices on it or like some chocolate or something like that, and maybe I didn't even know. I feel like if I ate it, I'd probably like it and be like, that was good. If they give me like a piece of it, if they give me so if I give you like a piece of it, you didn't know it was a scorpion. But it's like crunchy, you know, cooked all the way through. You know what I mean? It's not like gooey and shit like that. It's just cooked all the way through, nice and crunchy. They seasoned it with something. It was a fucking.
you
bite.
find a
It's
bug
just-
in your food.
But no.
Do you return your meal?
Can you fucking let me finish, bro? Now you're bringing up a stupid.
No, that's how I'm
that's
looking
a
at
stupid
it.
argument.
No, because like you're saying you're slipping into my food. You're
okay,
slipping.
well, if you find a bug in any meal, are you returning it?
Yeah, exactly that
Exactly
one.
my point.
My
A living
point,
bug-
too.
Yeah, well, if it's not supposed to be there, it's not supposed to be there. I don't care what it is.
Your
I don't care
scenario
if you're
is-
eating a plate of bugs.
So
If
creepy
there's
bugs.
one
They
in
don't
it-
want bugs in the
But if there's
food.
one in it that's not supposed to be there, that's what we're talking about.
That's the thing I'm thinking. I don't want it. I don't want to eat the bug.
Because if you get a plate of food that is bugs, you want it to be there.
Bugs are not what I want to eat.
That's you.
Like,
that's fine. That's you.
I don't know, man. It's gonna make vegan.
That is you. You ever tasting girls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's some girls that other guys don't want to get with that look like the girls you want to get
with. It doesn't
make, and it's vice versa.
It's not the same. It's not apples and oranges.
Oh, it's not. It's not apples and oranges, right? So the only food that's acceptable is what you like.
We're comparing bugs. Oh, I understand comparing steaks and fish and bugs. We're comparing those three.
What we're comparing?
No, think about it. Like, at least you can look at the fish and be like, that looks delicious.
You can look at a squid, think it's delicious? Lobster? Yeah? You just pull a nice raw squid out there, dude. That's delicious looking, right?
So, super you should ask me that. I
super right. Yeah, it looks great, right? You eat that raw, pudding. Right? You eat raw squid.
I like blood pudding.
Take a nice bite out of that.
Yes.
No, you would.
I eat blood pudding. I love calamari.
Okay.
I don't like sushi.
I'm sure.
Won't eat sushi. I think it's full of parasites.
But I'm saying you pull a squid out of the water. It looks tempting, right? It looks delicious.
Some people it does. I won't eat that. You can make it look pretty.
I'm asking you.
Parasites. No.
Oh, so that means it's gross. It means you shouldn't be eating it. It's not edible. Because you thought it was gross, just like the bugs.
It's because it's not cooked. If it's cooked,
bugs are cooked. Some of them are.
It doesn't make a difference.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, why? Is it poisonous or something?
I don't know what it is.
You eat a bug, you die. It's not.
You ever ate something you like the texture of it?
Nutrients from a living organism that provides energy because that's what it was a ball of energy.
Do you ever not like something because you don't like the feel in your mouth? You ever not like something? I don't know. It's bugs. It feels dirty.
Does that make it bad though? Oh, it makes it bad because it's bugs. To you?
Because I feel dirty. Yeah, I feel really dirty if I eat it.
But does that go for everybody? It goes for everybody because you don't like it.
Because I'm gonna look at you and be dirty.
It goes for everybody. Wait.
You're dirty now.
Because you don't like bugs, right? Eating bugs, right? It goes for everyone now that you don't like eating bugs. Now, let me tell you something. Are you hurting anybody else when you eat these bugs?
Like that's what Nazis said when killing Jews. Don't.
If someone eats a bug in front of you, are they doing anything to you?
If someone kills a Jew in front of me, is it hurting me? No. But that logic, that's hurt nations. You can't do that.
No, you're not going to compare a bug to a human, okay? Because we're not talking about eating humans, are we? Okay, let's put the
some people out there are, but we're not.
Exactly, right? If you want to go to that level and compare a human to a bug, that's kind of ignorant if you ask me.
I think the bugs before the people. That's fucked it out of you.
Very ignorant to compare a human to an insect in that regard.
No, you can't because you can't. That's like I hate people that compare animals to people.
Are you really gonna say that an insect life is worth more to you than a human's life?
Don't compare an insect to an animal. I just said I fucking hate people who do this. Don't compare an animal to a fucking human soul.
Why?
We are being. We are life. We are consciousness. We are above them. They are secondary. They are a tier below us.
We're above every other creature here.
Yes.
There's not one creature on this planet that is above a human being.
God made us that way. Yes.
Yes, we are God.
Nope, never said that. Never said we're God.
We're little pieces of God.
I like that one. That's a nice way to put it. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
We're like a piece of we are his light.
We're all the same thing in different forms.
No, we are a part of his light.
Functions and different perspectives, but we're all the same thing. If you remove the skin, and looked at an X-ray,
the Middle East is a very weird place. I think God's not looking.
If you looked at us through X-rays and you just saw the skin, you just saw the bones and shit through an X-ray, you wouldn't know there was a difference between anybody.
Well, I would do if I seen bones and fossils, I'd base it around whatever was around them. That's how I look at things.
But I'm saying the bones themselves.
Is a human.
Yep.
That's how I look at it.
Different. So if I show you a whole group of skulls, you should be able to, just by remembering the person's face. You saw a person, you used to know a person, they passed away, unfortunately, right? Now their skull, just their skull, is in a pile of 1,000 skulls. But you should be able to, all the other skulls all look the same. They all have the same face. So you should be able to know what that skull looks like, right?
Cool thing you need to learn
actually, if they all have the same face, yeah, sure.
No. Skulls, actually, because the small imprints, they have actually a machine.
Every 100 skulls, you should
there's
know
a science actually behind that.
You knew this person very well. You remember their face. You have pictures of them. You remember them
doesn't matter
well.
If it's bone, it doesn't matter.
So you should be able to find their skull, right?
It's
easily. You should just know it right away. It's the only person you know out of all the skulls that are there.
No, it's like looking at fingerprints. It's like seeing someone.
I'm asking you a question.
No, you're asking me.
I'm
asking
can
I find someone by their fingerprints in their hand?
I'm trying to prove to you that.
No, but that's what you're saying. Can I find you by knowing your fingerprints?
We're all the same.
I knew who you were.
We're all the same thing.
That's a weird way to break that down.
We're
like, what do you mean?
individuals represented with different perspectives, but we all operate the same. We're all essentially the same.
That's how life is.
If you were to take my memories, right, and you see how you can like see and feel and hear and smell, and you have senses and stuff.
Reality.
Yeah. All right. If you were to take my memories, right, and in your sense of that, you know how you can do that right now, right? And if you were to put that in my body and you had my memories, guess what you would be?
Being John Malkovich.
No. Guess who you would be now?
Being you.
You would be me, and you wouldn't even know because you would have my memories.
No,
and if I had my memory,
I wouldn't know because I would be you.
Exactly, you wouldn't have no idea. You would just be me.
So I would stop existing.
And if I and if my sense of sense went to you, and I had your memories, guess what I would be? I would be you, and then I wouldn't know either. So you and I could switch places right now with what we are, and we would be each other, and we wouldn't know a difference.
On a physical plane, because we physically would be
I'm
different.
saying if like something
the mental part
the senses. So my individual soul, my self-awareness now eventually ends up in you. So now I'm in your body, right? But I have your memories.
Just different signals.
So I don't know that happened, and then vice versa, right? You
different
would be
TV
me,
in your screen.
and I would be you, and guess what? We wouldn't know.
Different
Why?
TV in your screen.
Because exactly we're the same thing.
No, it's not. Different TVs, different thing. It's different.
No. Same TV, different power source.
No.
Yes, different battery.
We're different TVs. Think about it.
Different battery.
Let me explain. Two different TVs.
Different battery.
No, because antenna.
Battery.
You make the connection.
Antenna
you're broadcasting Comcast. Think about
antenna
it.
combo.
Kind of.
It's the bandana.
Think about this. The antenna is you.
The batarang.
And if you were to switch spots,
it's the motherfucking batarang.
This is a really cool paradox.
The antennery, bitch.
Back in the day, the ship. If me and you had two different ships and we changed plank for plank, nail for nail, and we just kept swapping them back and forth from the building. Hold on, let me just finish the paradox. When does one ship become the other ship?
What? Say it again.
Okay, this is an old paradox from like the 1700s. It's a really cool one. So when does me and you, if we had two different ships, we owned different ones, and me and you, nail for nail, wood for wood, and we just kept switching them back and just building the plane backwards. When did what? Okay. When is the point of the boat? When is one boat become the other boat?
Wait, say it again.
Okay, yeah. So me and you, plank for plank, nail for nail, we were just rebuilding the boat, but we we're taking one from one boat to the other boat, building the other one back and forth.
Wait, you're saying we're
basically swapping one part.
We're basically taking a boat apart and building it again.
Yeah, but two different boats. But they're putting.
Wait.
Hold on. When does the other boat become the other boat? That's the paradox.
No, you're not making any sense.
That's a paradox. It's a contrived thought.
You explain this correctly.
Plank for plank, me and you. I'll make it even easier. I'll write it down because you can also apply to this. Me and you, cell for cell. We just switched each other's. We were trying to change each other, and I changed one piece of DNA to another piece of DNA.
Screen, huh?
No, I broke it. That's what happened. Just leave it. So, instead of the ship analogy, because the actual paradox is from the ship, but if me and you, cell for cell, we're just swapping back and forth like you were saying, when does the actual part do me and you actually change? That's the paradox. Because there's actually, it's a really weird philosophical, watch.
Got a couple spider friends over there.
I have a couple of spiders in here to keep the bugs away. I like them.
I know. They're pretty cool.
Paradox of building a ship. It's cool. No, where is it? Ship paradox.
Here's the definition of paradox. A seemingly absurd or...
Okay. It's such a this is a very basic thought. It's like when does the ship become the other ship? If we were just for nail and nail.
Like you're saying, right? There's one ship, right?
There's two ships. There's two
ships, and then what are we doing?
We're just
Oh, you mean replacing parts?
Yeah, we're just basically swapping places. But when does the other ship become the other ship? That's it's a paradox, you know.
Not really, because it just depends. Okay, on how quick are we operating? Like how fast are we going? How long is it taking us?
How big that's the part of the paradox. You put too much thought.
Stop. Is there only 50 on yours?
You're doing this.
You could calculate
the brain experiment.
That.
You're doing this wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
Wait,
even
explain it.
everybody, because that's the thing about when you explain. Oh wait, watch.
Right now, let me read that. It asks the question.
This is just a meme. Let me find the video. This is such a good thing that you probably like.
It asks us, you replace every part, ship one until none of the original parts remain. Will it be the same ship? Will it be the same ship?
When does the other ship become the other ship? Like,
no, it's not asking that. When.
But that's the same
when.
question.
No, it's not asking when. It's not saying how long is it going to take. That's when you say
stop
when,
looking at time. What is it?
That's
okay,
what you're saying though. Is
when.
You're
asking. No, it's not what I'm asking.
You just said that.
I said, when is the ship the other ship?
When is the ship the other ship?
Not
exactly.
the actual.
When.
You're asking for a time. No, I mean the actual ship is the other ship.
Okay, what is when? What's the answer you're looking for? What do you mean when then? If you're not asking for a time, because that's what when means is a time.
No. When in this situation is
where?
No.
How? Why?
Kind of how actually.
Yeah,
it's
not when.
How?
Buddy. Like
no,
when
it's
when is time?
You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
You are.
No.
Yes.
Literally idiot. Watch, you're gonna hear this and you're gonna sound like a fucking idiot.
Oh my gosh.
When does an object become another object? When switching the object? That's the theory.
If you don't think then is associated
I'm Jennifer
with time.
Wang. I'm a professor of philosophy at the University of Georgia.
You're so
Today,
literal
I'm
with
going to
things.
talk about the
It's
ship of
like
Theseus.
autistic. I swear you're on the
This
spectrum.
puzzle
When you don't
by
explain things
Plutarch,
correctly, and I'm
an
supposed to just
ancient
understand
Greek
what your
historian.
brain means and use different words.
It's
Don't
not
get
my
fucking mad
fault
at me.
that you're.
Dude, I was talking about fried spaghetti when I was talking to you about Superman beating up fucking that desk.
Yep.
Like,
fried
yeah, 'cause
spaghetti.
I just knew fried spaghetti.
How do you eat fried worms?
No, it's
Okay, so
Mention
watch the theory. Just learn the theory.
I'm Jennifer Wang. I'm a professor of philosophy
Hey,
at
here, you like educated people over me, so listen to the educated person, I guess.
the University of Georgia.
I'd rather get.
Today,
I don't think I'm explaining it right.
I'm not educated.
No, I don't think I'm explaining it right because the question isn't
No,
when. You're thinking of actual time and place it will be. What they're actually asking
That's
is.
what you ask.
Like I said, let me rephrase it.
So
How
why
about
don't you do
if
that?
the
Yeah,
boats
why don't
are
you
us?
do that in the first place instead of calling me a douchebag who
'Cause
doesn't
it
know anything?
hurts my
asshole,
brain.
You could have just said, "Oh, maybe let
Because
me
it
actually
hurts
use the
a
right
lot.
word."
Okay,
Oh,
instead of
I haven't
boats,
thought
how
about
this?
that,
If
dude.
it wasn't boats, if it was me and you, if me and you cell for cell were changing places, when does the other person become the other person? You asked. That was a paradox.
Say it again.
Yeah, because you said.
Say it again.
Except me, instead of nail for nail in the ship.
Say it slowly.
So me and you, cell for cell.
Say it slowly.
Cell for cell.
Think
switch
about what you're going to
places,
say
yes.
before you say it and make sense, please.
When does the you being you stop being you and become me, and I become you and you become me? The when isn't the when we're looking for. It's that. When
What's
is
the
the
last
way? It's a
step?
weird. It's
Like,
a
what's
weird.
the last thing that has to happen before it ends up being a total switch?
Yeah, kind of. That's how you think about it. Yeah.
Specific, like
That's the paradox. That's the paradox.
Even that though, that's
It's
still a calculation. No, it's like okay.
No, it's not. It's a paradox.
No,
It's
let me
legit
talk-
a paradox.
Let me explain.
Homie, it's a paradox.
Let me explain. So my point is, right? That's like saying, okay, well, that means you kind of already know all the characters that you said. When do we know it's
You're
a complete,
overcomplicating it.
When do we know it's a complete change? It's like, okay,
That's why it's a paradox.
Basically, you would have to understand everything that would need to change over. Yes, and if you do, then you could calculate how long that would take. But you're assuming
You're so autistic with
assuming
this
if you're
stuff.
trying to switch the boat, right? I'm just saying it doesn't sound like a good analogy if you're not.
It's not an analogy, homie. It's not an analogy.
Metaphor,
No, it's not a
saying.
metaphor. It's an actual paradox. It's a thought that it just won't have an answer. There's actually really no answer. Me and you could debate this all day long. A paradox.
Because I don't think you explained it correctly.
Okay. Let's say.
today I'm going to talk about the ship of Theseus puzzle.
That's
This
what's called.
puzzle was recorded by Plutarch, an ancient Greek historian, though it's come up in many different.
Yeah.
I just don't think you explained it correctly because the way you explained it was how long would these two ships take to switch parts and become one another? It's like, well, how many people do we have? What are the parts that need to be switched, and what's the process?
Well,
that we're
there's
using?
no
Because
people.
we
It's
can
just
figure
you
this out.
and you. You and.
It doesn't matter. We can still do it and figure it out. Possibly, yes. It's still a possible calculation.
You're being so literal with the paradox.
Well, if it's two ships, those are bad examples then.
So it's two people, and we're cell for cell with magically doing this magic. There's no
That's
actual
a stupid
effort.
question then. Because
No.
it can't happen.
It's a paradox.
Well, no, but it's a dumb
It's
question.
I want-
Because the
You're
people
the barber.
can't do it. It doesn't even
Who
matter how
shaves the
long
barber
it would
if
take.
the barber
They can't do
always
it anyway.
shaves- everybody else.
You say, well, when would it happen? It's like, well, they can't. If it's only one person, they wouldn't be able to do it. So it is a dumb paradox. Like, okay, well, it's not possible.
It's not a dumb paradox. It's a paradox.
It's like saying,
not
how
dumb.
long
It's
does
just
it take
a
for a
paradox.
person to grow wings? How long would it take them to learn how to fly? It's
No,
like, well, people don't grow wings, so they're not going to learn how. It's a dumb
You know what
question.
paradox is?
Because we don't have any understanding
I got
about
another
how
one.
we could grow wings in the first place. So what's there to understand?
If everybody in the city got their face shaved at the barber, and the barber only shaves himself, shaves everybody else, but he gets shaved by another barber. Who shaves the barber?
Wait, say it again.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, that's the whole point. I didn't understand what you said. Say it again.
Okay, so if the whole city it gets their shave from the barber, and the barber gets his shave only from the barber. Who shaves the barber?
If he's the barber, then he shaves himself. You just said he gets
The
his shave only from the bar. You saying there's another barber?
It's a paradox.
That's a terrible paradox.
Do you know what a paradox is? I'm gonna be dick with you.
They can say it's a question you can't answer, but that's a dumb question. It's like, no shit. That's a dumb question.
You just don't like the answers to these questions.
No,
just because you find it dumb.
No, that's a dumb question. Like it's like there is no answer because it's a dumb question.
No, there's no answer because it's such
literally designed to have
you
no
want
answer.
because
the question is designed
you
to have no
want
answer. Yes,
this big answer or a simple thing, but there's no answer. That's what drives it.
A real question usually has
an
answer.
A real question?
This is a question designed not to have an answer.
A question should always have an answer.
No, I'm not saying there aren't
answers
true paradoxes.
Are needed.
This might be a true paradox that we're about to watch, but I'm just saying you suck at explaining it. That's all I'm saying.
I did know. I don't think it's me or this. I don't think you don't like paradoxes. You know
what? Your examples suck.
No. They're not examples. These are literal. Okay, when you say equations and shit.
I'm saying you might have tried to use theirs and explain it to me, but I don't think you did a good job.
No, I explained exactly their theory. The things. I don't actually. It's not a theory. It's a paradox.
Let me listen to them explain it real quick.
Okay, here's the boat one. I'll show the barber one afterwards because even you're gonna be like, it's such a weird basic thing. And you're just gonna be like, fuck.
Different forms over the ages. It goes like this. Theseus was this great mythical hero of Athens who sailed off to Crete and slew the Minotaur, a creature with the head of a bull and the body of a man. After Theseus came back, his ship was left in the Athenian harbor as a memorial. Over centuries, the planks of the ship decayed and were gradually replaced. Now, it doesn't really matter that the planks decayed or that the ship still had masts and sails and other ship stuff too. We can simplify the story. Let's pretend that the ship of Theseus is a very simple ship made of 1,000 planks and nothing more. Let's also say that the planks are made of invincible wood, superwood, so that they never decay. In what I'll call Scenario 1, the ship of Theseus has its 1,000 planks replaced very slowly over the course of 1,000 years. That's one plank a year. So here's the puzzle. Surely a ship can survive the replacement of one of its planks. In year 1, when the first plank is replaced, it's still the ship of Theseus. In year 2, when the second plank is replaced, it's still the ship of Theseus, and so on through year 1000. But the ship at year 0, the original ship of Theseus, doesn't share any of the same parts with the ship at year 1000, which we can call A. No. So how can A be the real ship of Theseus? Thomas Hobbes, a 17th century English philosopher.
Yeah, dude!
Wait, because hold on, let me say something. Alright? They started adding ships, right?
No,
every year they would add a ship.
No,
right?
it's not add a ship. Okay,
well,
every
let
year
let me hear it again.
I'm saying, listen to it again. I'm telling you, it's way more simple. It's going to drive you.
Zero.
And this is what I'm going to tell you. The simplicity of these things.
She said she would have to change a plank every 1,000 years.
No. At 1,000 years. Every year, just replace plank.
No, there was 1,000 planks, and every year
this
she
is an example.
One plank. No. So after 1,000 years, right, that entire ship would be a whole
different.
New ship.
No, it'd be it
would
be
made of totally different planks. Yes.
Okay, you get that. That's what
so what's the question?
The question is, what part does the ship become the other ship?
The last plank. That would be the last one removed. The 1,000-year mark.
Actually, that's the best answer I think you've given out of all that, and I'll take that answer. But just listen to this. Like, you're actually now getting it now. Okay, that's what I'm saying. When does that actually happen?
1,000 years.
It's not a real. That's at the end. We know at the end it's going to become that. We know already. We have that answer.
Well, I just figured it out. I mean, it didn't seem
No, because you had the answer. In 1,000 years.
I have the answer, bro. I mean,
we gave you the answer. In 1,000 years, it'd be a different ship.
Yeah, but I would have figured that out anyway if we just explained it. I mean, I wasn't looking at that. I didn't base my answer on that. I just based my answer because that's what I figured out in my head.
The nuance is the question's asking. What is actually being derived is where? Here.
Yeah, when does it exactly become a whole different ship where it's not using?
Yeah, when is it considered something else? It's something it's not. It wasn't before.
When the last of the original planks is replaced, unless it doesn't always replace original planks, you can say that. But then you're getting technical. Either way,
I'm not arguing on that theory because
you can calculate.
They probably might bring this up. I think Plato is actually the one that said what you said, but there's other people that I have mixed views in this, and I'm not saying your view is wrong because actually I'm not lying. You actually are saying a point that someone made.
Yeah.
So like it's a very
original ship of
open-minded thought.
Doesn't
no
share
answer.
any of the same parts
It's just interpretation.
with the ship at year 1000, which we can call A. So how can A be the real ship of Theseus? Thomas Hobbes, a 17th century English philosopher, added a twist to the story.
Well,
in scenario
pause
2,
real quick.
a ship...
So she said, how could it really be the real ship of Theseus? And it's like, well, depending on what your definition of the real ship would be, it's like, are we saying it has to be the original parts?
Hold on.
Then no, you can say it's not the original ship. It's just the ship that was now created after replacing parts over so long.
I think you went
However,
from
I
hating
would still
paradoxes
consider
like
it
them.
the ship of Theseus because I would say each part that's on the ship was connected to an original part on the ship at one point. No matter how you look at it, no matter what.
But at year 1000, it's a different ship.
Well, yeah, I know, but say
yeah,
right,
I know,
the first part replaced.
You know the answer.
Say each part replaced, right? As if it's connected to an original part, then that means it makes it original. We'll just say hypothetically.
No, that's not part of it. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. No,
what I'm trying to say
you got given the rules. The rules were there. You had to follow those rules.
I'm following the rules. I'm making a scenario here. I'm saying that
you can't do that with this though.
Yes, you can because I'm answering the question, right? It's 1,000 years old, right? After 1,000 years, you replace all the pieces, right? And they're asking, is it the original Theseus
It's not.
ship? So let me answer the question. It depends on what you think. Every individual would say yes or no because it's like, okay, does it have to be the original pieces? If so, then no, it won't be. If it needs an original piece and there's none there, then no. After 1,000 years, it is not. However, if you can think of it as
I wish I could just show you. No, that's another actual view.
However, you could also look at it as well. Any piece on the boat currently, if it was on the boat at the same time as an original piece, I could consider it original. In that case, that makes every piece on it original.
That's another thesis that someone made. So, that's another thought.
Then you could also look at it.
Hey, want to make sure that window's shut? Make sure my cat's out the window. I forget. Be gentle. Make sure you don't follow the window, please. Can I shut the window? Just shut it. Okay. So yeah, no. When you get handed, these are called basically these are philosophy. Did you take that in school?
I did not.
Okay. These are things. That's why I know a lot of these. Because you're so rigid with your thought. You need to like not be like that because
I'm not rigid with my thoughts.
But you are
calculating.
That's rigid. You're being literal.
That's not a bad thing. What do you mean literal, bro? You're using it. See, people use terms
no,
like,
I'm not using
you're
it too.
being this. It's like, well, what do you mean? What am I being? I'm being something that you don't approve of for some reason. No, I'm being calculated. I'm looking at it from every angle I possibly can.
Stop doing that whole questioning yourself lines thing. What I'm saying though.
I'm trying to say, well, the answer to me in my
you have the answer at the end of it. A paradox gives you the answer. That's what
from the evidence I've seen and gathered, if I'm being honest, it seems like this.
Watch. Barber.
Well, let's finish watching this. Because I already answered.
The repairman keeps all of the old planks of the ship of Theseus and uses them to build an exact replica of the original ship, with all of the planks in the same arrangement. So in this scenario, at year 1000, there are two exactly similar
because
ships.
of what you said.
The one whose planks were gradually replaced, which we called A in scenario 1, and the one built from the old planks, which we can call B. Now, A has the same claim to being the real ship of Theseus as it did in scenario 1. But B also has a good claim to being the real ship of Theseus. After all, it's made of the same parts as the original ship of Theseus, in the same arrangement. but they can't both be the ship of Theseus.
Right?
Let's look more carefully at the underlying assumptions that generate the puzzle.
Pause it.
What?
Okay, so what do you consider the ship of Theseus? What is the
Let her finish. Let her finish.
Wait,
Because
hold on a second.
you
What is
just
the
did what you just did again.
requirements?
You're gonna repeat. You're gonna repeat her. Yeah, so I wanted you to say what you said before and then listen to that because you're just gonna repeat.
I'm just saying, what are the requirements to be the ship of Theseus? Now, this is
She'll
a
give you
question
another
that has to
rules
be
if
answered.
you want. Like I said, you want more ideas to the spectrum. Like I said, this paradox they will make you go insane a little bit. Like I said, these make people think. So
This is good.
yeah, so watch. I'm talking about denying your thought process because everybody could be right.
One assumption is that ordinary objects survive gradual change. This is
What do
very
you say?
plausible. You can't destroy a coat just
Physical
by
rigid-
removing one of its
rigid.
buttons. Maybe you then ruin the aesthetic of the coat, but that's not what's at issue here. It's still the same coat, it's just changed a bit. The
What you were
principle
just
that
saying.
ordinary objects survive gradual change motivates the conclusion that A is the real ship of Theseus.
And then
Another assumption is that an object goes where its parts go, so to speak, at least in cases where the parts are in the same arrangement. Let's modify our scenario so that the planks of the ship are gradually removed but aren't replaced with new planks. Again, the old planks are used to build an exact replica of the ship so that at the end of the new scenario, there is only one ship, the ship we called B. Call this modified scenario Scenario 3. The principle that an object goes where its parts go motivates the conclusion that B is the real ship of Theseus in Scenario 3. But it motivates this conclusion in Scenario 2 as well, where there are...
If they refurbish
it's like
the
someone breathed on the old one. Like you bought used.
See, these questions.
Refurb-
These questions though are all.
It's not a question. It's a
perspective.
paradox.
Well, they're
Difference.
all perspective.
It's a paradox.
It's just a perspective question. It's not really a paradox. It's questions that can't.
Not
be
really a
answered.
paradox. It is a paradox.
just depends-
Legitimately definition
It just
term.
depends on who gets to decide what the official answers are.
Paradox. You know what a definition of paradox? I'm gonna be a dick. You know what a paradox is, right? A paradox is
no, because I would say the owner of the coat gets to decide. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'd be like, all right, well, in their mind, if that's the original, well, if this means original.
No one
to
decides.
Them, if
That's
someone
the
says
thing.
the original material that was made to design is the most important thing, I'd say
That's
whatever
science.
the most,
If you have- if you have
wherever
that-
the original material is,
So,
if it's
no,
put
what you
together
did-
and
that's-
complete, at least that
Homie,
is
homie.
I don't care if it was taken apart and put back together.
Paradoxal
You know what I'm saying?
science.
If it was taken apart and then they put it back together somehow,
Yeah,
then that's the original.
yeah,
then
it's philosophy
technically.
stuff, man. Paradoxical science is it's a brain working thing. It's more of a philosophy, like brain culture bullshit. Not like you're looking for actual answers and things and stuff. Like what you literally just described, if I played it back to you, is science. You said you want educated guesses, actual answers, and conclusions. That's science. I didn't just describe the scientific pattern. I'm not being a dick to you. I'm like,
I have a scientific mind.
I say autistic, but corny as you want.
Wow.
I'm blunt. I'm like that with emotions. I don't know how to be good.
You know, I think you probably should have an autistic friend because you could
What do
just
you mean?
talk at them, dude, and they might just like kind of just.
Don't hate on autistic. Hey,
I'm not hating on
the
autistic
autistic
people, bro.
ones and the
I'm
Asperger
not
ones.
hating on them. I'm just saying, like, I feel like you
hey.
probably could because you would talk a
No.
lot, and they could probably actually understand.
You know why I don't have it, right?
I mean,
you know why
sometimes-
I'm on the spectrum, right? I don't have any good talents.
I didn't mean
you need
that
a
in a
talent.
bad way. I meant like.
I was
some
joking. I'm
autistic
joking.
people
I'm
can
joking.
really
I'm joking. I'm
focus.
agreeing. I was just fucking with you. But I'm saying, in order to usually, you know what? One of the main things to find out if someone's autistic or has Asperger's, they have like I like to say trains. Like trains, they're really into something. Sometimes ICP. You have to have something cryptozoology. Like thing. I'm really good at PCs. Why don't you build something but has no social skills? Great way to indicate. Honestly, I love trains. Trains are the funniest joke to do it because you could ask someone like, "Are you into trains?" If any adult male ever says yes, they're autistic. That's just a joke, but it's true. Like, but trains is a good. People have. You have to be good at something to be have Asperger's and shit, which is kind of funny to say. I say good at something. It just means
Asperger's.
Asperger's and
Is
also
that really what it's called? Asperger's.
Asperger's. Like it's a think German more and switch.
Asperger's.
Asperger's syndrome.
Asperger's.
Asperger's, yes,
It sounds
Asperger's.
like you're saying Asperger's.
Oh, it's supposed to sound like Asperger's. Yes, that's what
yeah,
I usually
but
laugh
I don't
at.
think it's Asperger's.
No,
Like
you.
that is a funny combination of words.
It's Asperger.
But-
It's spelled even too like that. It's Asp.
In correlation to that, like I wouldn't just make it sound like Asperger's if it's not really pronounced Asperger's.
That's like making the word Tourette's. Think about it. It's a weird sounding word. It sounds like a
You
tick.
said the same word twice. It's like
'Cause
it's
Tourette's-
like making Tourette's sound like Tourette's.
Because well, I meant to say a tick. Like I meant like a tick.
Oh well, I didn't know that. So what the fuck?
I didn't mean to do that because it's kind of like a
You're
Tourette.
looking at me like, "What the-"
No, but think about it. The word Tourette sounds like something a person with Tourette's would yell out while having Tourette's. I don't know, a lot of weird medical
Like
things.
you just now. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to make a actual. I was able to.
Oh, I thought you were just being you.
No, I was actually. Shut up. Shh, I'm not retarded.
Like he's lying. Yeah, he is.
It's dude, when kids today want to be neurodivergent and all this bullshit. I'm like, I kept looking into it, like
They want to be what?
neurodivergent and neurotypical and stuff. And I was like, what is all these terms? It's just like a way to say you're retarded. Literally. Hey, hold on. Definition of neurodivergent. It's retardation. Read it. It's retardation. Am I wrong? This is being retarded.
I can't lie, dude. There is a word that I probably do use. I don't know. See, yeah, dude, I get caught up in like I'm trying to understand.
I try to learn a word a day.
As a man who's trying to live under the impression of God, like, are there words that are just unacceptable? Because I don't
Nope.
see, I don't.
You're a man. You can say whatever you want.
But that's the thing is, like, I feel like
If you think it's wrong, then you're going to
well,
give it
the
meaning to
thing
be
is,
wrong.
right, like, words can hurt people, whether people believe it or not. You know what I mean? Certain people that don't get things. Now,
It's not my fault.
yeah, but I just don't get, like,
You know what hurts more? Pain.
cuss words, for example, right?
Hold on.
I swear,
Man, hold on. I have levels
But
of
I
this.
don't-
I don't smoke around kids. I don't cuss around kids.
I don't want
I try not to cuss.
sound like a negative asshole.
No.
I just swear. And
I have a sailor mouth. I work in kitchens my whole fucking
me
life.
too.
I don't swear at you.
I
What?
fucking see. Dude,
Go see me around my niece though. I don't really.
It's like
I don't
every
really.
other-
I'm compared to normal. I'm
I
a
say
saint.
a word is F-U-C.
No, I can't not
K.
cuss. Cunt, faggot, nigger, fuckface.
Hey, whoa.
I don't give a fuck. It's words.
All
People
right.
have made you give people power.
But that's the thing. I think it's
Symbolism.
I think it's the energy behind the word.
You know,
It's
that's
not
what
the
I'm
word.
talking about. What do you think magic can be real if you give it that bullshit?
Yeah, but then like, well, people can be douchebags. Like, there's some energies
Hey,
behind.
you
some
want to
words.
believe in some
I'm
of the
like,
shit, but you don't want to believe in that kind of part of it. Which I'm willing to go. Like I'm meeting you halfway, but you
However, I
won't.
ain't gonna lie. I definitely have been a guy that's
The N word made a white man
Distributing
cringe.
them
What is about
energies
that? I'm not even being a
out
dick.
to
I won't
the-
say it again because I see it offends you, so I won't say it. But like respectfully, I don't find the problem in it because I just see it as the word meaning ignorant. It's a ignorant motherfucker. I always like to say
Yeah,
ignorant
but
more,
the
but it
thing
pisses
is-
people more off the way I talk.
The thing is, bro, like
Doesn't mean anything. Like
it does.
we white people were slaves before.
I like to say the word, but I use it in a different context, and
I do too.
Honestly, they're two different words. At this
Yes,
point.
they are.
They're not
I
even the
I
same
call you my
word.
nigga all the time, and
They
I
end it with an A or an ER, like right. I like to say.
you ever see
nigga.
someone as a
I
stereotype?
don't-
Stereotypes
I
are
say-
real.
See, the thing is, I don't say it like every other word. I say fuck a lot, but I.
It's like
I
it's like a sand filter. Every 3 words. Fuck, fucking shit.
my nigga, you know.
Fuck, nigga, what the fuck?
I'll sing along in rap songs, and what do you think?
I
I'm
know
fucking
even-
like
I
censoring
know this.
myself.
No,
Like,
I can't even say I'm talking to
No.
you. I can't even say I talk like that, dude. It's just a Fall River thing, bro.
well, actually, sometimes I do. I sing different lyrics because sometimes lyrics, like I don't know.
We're from New England though. Like we're allowed to say things, man.
Well,
you don't
no,
realize
no,
we're
it's
a
not
very
even
cultured
that. I
area.
feel like sometimes if you say things and you get into the emotion of actually believing, like in what
But
you're
no,
singing
if someone
along
fights you
with,
on the topic, I mean,
that
they're
you can
fucking
really
weird,
fucking
man.
Do some damage to you.
I've had black people call me out on some stuff, and I've had white people call me out. And I have my black friends who got my back. I like them guys way more than the other ones. So it's like that sounded fucking fucked. But it's like I just don't like shitty people who don't have the same thought process.
You sound kind of racist.
What? Because my other black friends are different from my other black friends? How's that racist?
I'm being honest though. I think there's like kind of a little racist in everybody, honestly.
Yes, because stereotypes are there. And I hate them.
Even in myself, I
Nope.
find. And
Yes,
dude,
white
I'm not,
stereotypes. I don't like them either.
Me, dude, I'm really not like racist. I'm like, dude. I've had black.
They
friends.
want you to think you're that
I've
white
had
guilt
friends
you
of
got.
all
I don't know why you
races,
got it.
bro.
Were you ever
I think
racist?
it's just things
Bro,
like
I was going
I've
to
learned-
Klan when I was
I've
younger,
learned
so I
about
can't.
Society, so it almost builds like this automatic mechanism inside your brain that just kind of triggers when you see certain people when they.
That's
have a
not the
look.
feeling of actual
wait for a
racism isn't like that.
fucking- bro.
I love when no.
Can I just finish saying what I feel like? You don't tell me that's not what
But
you
I
feel
ju-
like.
I was
you
actual
didn't even know that's
skinhead,
what I was
bro.
talking about. And
But
you're
I'm
just saying,
saying-
no, you're wrong again.
I was
like
at a
every
SWAT
other
stick.
fucking
No,
thing
but
that I
like,
say,
you
you're
know, hear me
just
out.
like, No,
I
hear
had a
me
SWAT.
out. You're wrong. So let me tell you
I-
what you're gonna say about you.
Bro, I was
Like,
at a SWAT.
can I just fucking finish talking?
I always had a swastika tattooed on me. Like I was a racist.
What is? You interrupted me for that?
Oh,
You're
like the
a
point of the matter is, like
No,
you can change
Fuck you.
and do your thought process differently.
I'm gonna fucking interrupt you now, bitch. Talk about.
Well, maybe we were going on something. That was
Why
actually I had a
don't
fun
you
with
just
that.
get a swastika tattooed on your ass?
I want to make it LOL. That'd be awesome. I actually really do want a swastika LOL tattoo. It'd be hilarious to me.
Pretty funny.
It'd be hilarious to me. Honestly, that'd be hilarious.
I didn't think
Just
you
a
were
bunch,
gonna say
just a bunch of
that.
LOLs. That honestly, that was the only downside of not getting the swastika tattoo is having that tattoo.
Yeah, and if
Be
you
that.
get that outfit, dude, you're gonna make so many.
No, okay, I was going to jail.
Hey,
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hey, the main reason it cut me off was I kept getting locked up a lot, and I was being a scram. So I don't know. I have black friends. And I'm not racist like that. I'm not. So it's also another reason why I did it. My cousin, my stepbrother, they think they're sub racist.
No,
I don't
know
look
what
at
it
that
is,
like that.
bro? We've been conditioned by culture.
No. Because I feel he thinks black people are a sub race. I don't.
Bro,
I don't think
you
that.
know,
I have cousins. My
first-
cousin won't tattoo black men.
My first best friend outside.
I'm not racist, but they are.
My first.
He has SS bolts on his
My
neck.
first best friend outside of when I was outside of my family when I was a kid was a black kid, and he was like Michael Jordan black. But I remember because I went to the YMCA when I was a little kid in summer camp, and him and I were like
Michael Jordan
fucking
black.
this son. His name was Demetrius.
I know him from Fall River. His father owns Shea Genius. He knows all the
Maybe.
barbershops.
Maybe. I have no idea. I've talked to this kid since I was like.
Hey, his father owns. You know the Shea Genius, all the barbershops that got pent up for selling crack out the back. It's his father.
What?
Yeah, I know him. Shut up, dude. I swear to God, I dead ass know that motherfucker. Yo,
Why
Demi,
would you say that if we're talking on this, dude?
What do you mean? Because they ended up going to court and shit. It's all fact and news. They were slinging crack out the back.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a dick. It's not.
Well, you know, dude, that's
Money.
very,
Money. I don't give a fuck if the government thinks my money is bad.
Listen, dude. First of all, that's very, like you don't know.
I'm a dick.
That was very very low information. That just sounded like.
It just sounds shitty.
Like you don't really know much about it. Like you heard something and just kind
like
of.
Like I said, I agree with it.
You just made it sound.
It was just a laundering scheme, racketeering laundering.
It could have been so much different. It didn't even have to be like the people that actually worked. Like you don't like you got it. The whole context of the situation was.
All it was a laundering scheme. They used the barber shops to run the money through. They were using to sell crack.
Damn, bro.
It's straight. I'm not hating on it. It's money that Al Capone went to jail. It's not bad business. It's just the government hates it. It's like, as long as it's not fentanyl, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, huh?
At least crackheads mow my lawn or something.
Like, this is where you question, like, I'm questioning, like, where do...
You don't got crack clinics.
Well, like, where does my... Where does my moral lie right now? Because, like, right now I'm thinking of it like, man, I really don't want to talk about their shit like that.
Speaking on two evils, bro, you can't really...
fucking finish talking, please? Please, bro. Like, for the 80th millionth time, bro, just let me say something sometimes. I'm trying to, like, I don't want to say that to you, bro, but I've said it like a million times and you keep doing it to me. I'm just like...
All I did is put a chime in backwards. You can keep talking while I say that. Always just...
why you say that. I'm trying to say something. Like,
you can speak and I can just say something in the background.
No, dude, I'm trying to tell, like, a story. You just keep, like, just shutting me down.
Do you not know how this works? We can talk at the same time, but I'm not talking over you. All I say is one thing.
You should not do that, because it's not very...
You ever watch podcasts and shit? You can have...
Yeah, they let each other talk.
All I did is say one thing, and you keep talking still. You stop and you go autistic, like my sensory desperation.
Yeah,
no one noticed me.
I just stopped.
Yes.
And I stopped, and you were like,
you're like, you noticed me.
Are you okay? You forgot what you were saying?
Yeah,
that's exactly
basically
what happened, right?
If that's how you feel, that's how you are.
If that's what you really think happened, you just had that moment yourself. I hope you understand that, because that's not what happened. What happened was I was talking, trying to explain my story, and then you
what
keep
you
fucking
did is
interrupting
talking
me
and
like
do
you're
this.
doing right now. You would keep interrupting me, and I said, "Can you please just let me fucking finish talking?"
God forbid a chime in the background. You keep talking.
Wait, no, dude. No one wants to hear the chime in the background.
That's what a fucking podcast is.
No, they want to hear the person say what they got to say. Usually, people watching, they tell that they
want
the
debate.
person chiming in.
We're not
shut
debating.
The fuck
We're having a
up
conversation.
So just like the person talking, they don't want you to keep talking over me, because what happens? Go ahead, explain something to me.
No, I'm not trying to prove you wrong. You keep thinking I'm trying to prove something to you. I want you to
explain something to me right now. Go ahead.
Explain. What do you want me to explain
Anything.
to you? The electricity in
So
the room,
you know what, dude?
That's how I'm doing to you.
This is just how we should do this.
That's not what I'm doing to you, man. That's
bro.
different.
I'm just giving some background.
You're just completely doing
giving
different
them
things.
some background noise.
Not background noise.
Dude,
I was adding to what you're saying.
I don't think you're adding anything.
That's insulting,
bro.
See, that's because you're interpreting.
No, dude, you're wrong.
You want me to like you talk about these words. You want people to feel something. But no, you are being an asshole.
I've asked you not to do it. Please, dude. I asked you nicely, and not during this, but you can do it. I've asked you a lot. Don't pretend I haven't. Don't pretend I haven't.
I'm not gonna say you haven't, but it's just you keep saying it. And I keep telling. I'll tell you again too. Like I'm gonna say this. It's a circle jerk. You keep telling yourself.
No. But the thing is, like, you teach me some things, and I'm willing to admit that you teach me, and I don't mind. I'm like, that's cool. I'm glad you teach me some things, bro. You have taught me some things about some stuff. Like, finish. See, you keep wanting to do it. You're already trying. Stop. Let me.
All I want to say is I agree. I went to go say the word I agree, and you cut me. You just tell me I can't speak.
But listen, you don't understand, bro. When you chime in, right? You're basically saying what I have to say is more important than what you're saying right now. It's like,
no, cut you off. I just said
you do. You just did cut me off again. First of all, just now I was talking. You cut me off again.
Yeah.
Right? And you keep doing it. Okay. I can do it, right?
Keep going. Come on. This is what you're doing, though. You just.
What was I saying?
You're saying how I cut you off, and I have no understanding of where you're going from. But all I keep trying to do is like, homie. All I'm doing is.
Dude, I get like I fucking forget, bro.
How is that?
Because you interrupt me. This happened so many times already, dude. I'm like bullshitting. It's happened like 4 times. Not even today. It was like.
You ever tested for ADHD?
I probably have some of it.
I'm pretty sure you have it. You said it.
Whatever.
I don't like taking my Adderall.
Like,
I don't.
Do you have ADHD? It's like no. Basically, like your mind functions a certain way.
No, this whole entire situation.
You might have some negative issues that you can solve, but they act like it's like some fucking.
Don't use an excuse.
That medication for no. Dude.
No, I wasn't gonna say that.
I don't believe in these fucking a lot of this bullshit that people have created.
I was gonna say you could just
that make people feel like, oh, you're broken. There's no fixing it. Your life is doomed.
Didn't say that.
They can fucking
stop inferring. It's projection. What you're doing? I don't know what's going on inside your pocket.
Projection, bro.
Projection. You just projected. I didn't see any of that.
I'm also a fucking.
Where'd that come from?
Guess what happens? Things are projected onto me, right? I'm a projector and I'm a screen. We all are.
But I didn't say any of those words, and you just said, "I don't know." I don't know, man. You're so.
And I said, "Yeah, that's true. I'm a projector and I'm a screen."
I smile every day, and I know people. There's people in Korea eating their kids.
What does that mean?
No. Like, there's people in North. Remember this. No, stop. The way you're speaking like this, the way you're. At least we're able to do this. I don't know.
Yeah, no. We can just sit here and do this.
Yeah, because like there's people in North Korea eating their children.
No, I mean, dude.
That's a scary thought that goes through my head.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's fucked. It always goes through my head. Like we could be eating our like moms. Like I don't know, man. For moon pies, it's fucked over there. Yeah, go look at North Korea, dude. It's a shit show. Shit show. Just meth being sold from the government. It's just. Yeah. So there's Area 39, I think it's called, 34, and it's in the middle. It looks like the
North Korea. Hey Siri.
North Korea eating their babies.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
China, Alphabet and Google and China work together. No, I don't think anything's gonna come from Google.
Is North Korea selling methamphetamine to the public?
Here's what I found.
Yabba,
Crystal meth is North Korea's trendiest lunar nude.
I'm like I said, you can always fact check
Crystal
me.
meth is North Korea's state secret.
It's like their fucking cash gold. It's called Yaba over there, though. It's caffeine mixed. It's little red pills mixed with caffeine and meth. They call it Yaba.
It's legal?
It's not legal. They're a fucking shithole country, dictated, and they just. I don't know how to explain North Korea. They're just like.
Alright, stop saying they're a shithole country.
They are a shithole country.
Fuck off. Alright?
Bro, they.
There's plenty of people there that are cool. Stop.
North Korea?
Yes.
South Korea, yes. North Korea, no.
I'm not gonna say and pretend that the leaders of their country kind of suck.
So I think you're thinking South Korea, bro.
No.
Yes.
No. South Korea's fine.
Yeah,
South Korea's
it's the
awesome.
great one. Yeah. North Korea is nothing
North
good
Korea,
there.
I know that.
There's only like 3
I'm
people you should know because no one else is known.
All right. What I'm trying to say is their leadership sucks.
It's like
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Yes. Okay. If you're the because I don't hate the Chinese. I hate the CCP. Like that. It's like you're saying. It's the dictatorship. It's the dictatorship behind it. No, I feel bad for the Chinese people that have to deal with what they have to deal with. Can you picture having to smile and deny a piece of history like Tiananmen Square didn't have it and say, or Taiwan's is a real country?
They really deny that shit?
Yeah, dude. Hey, go type in Google on your phone right now so you can see yourself. Type in China Tiananmen Square. They black it out. It's scary. It's almost gone in history. There's a lot of Asia that doesn't believe in it anymore because of it. It's bad. It's just all you gotta do is change 2 generations and
China continues to deny Tiananmen, but we won't let the world forget.
I won't. I keep always and look at
The
Taiwan.
world won't forget.
No, don't say that because most of Asia is actually complying.
No, they're complying doesn't mean they forgot.
What's the difference? And it's scary.
Knowing that at some point in time that power can be given back to the people, I do believe that.
That's the scary part. They're sitting there in silence while the power takes over.
Okay,
that's the part about all of it. Makes it sick.
And there's a lot of bad
what
things.
What was
bro,
all in vain?
Have you seen history, bro?
Yeah,
think about history, bro. Right?
And look at China.
You ever heard of like Vlad the Impaler?
Mao.
Have you ever heard of
Mao?
Have you ever heard?
We're talking right now too.
Have you
Mao.
ever heard of Vlad the Impaler?
Stalin.
Have you ever heard of Vlad the Impaler? I'm just asking a question.
Of course we do. Yes, vampires and bullshit based off him piking people. Yes. So it was more scarier than fucking
can
Mongols.
You just stop
but Mongols
saying you know it and then just like spewing off something different,
because you go
bro.
Vlad the Impaler and you can go like Mongols.
When I can go, what are you talking about? My
Mongols are way more savage. They'd rape their victims and make their men's cuts get dicked. That's fucking crazy.
Bro, this guy was like
savage.
Bro, this dude was like a fucking like psychopath.
I know how he was.
Dude, he would torture like Bro,
he said hold on. He said he had a blood disorder, and he said when he started drinking blood, he said he had
a lot about him. I just
I know a lot about
Vlad. I heard about him, and he sounded like a fucking douchebag.
You develop this weird iron deficiency when you start drinking blood, and what happened was him and his dad had a really big falling out, and him and his dad.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying with the vampire, the true
he's the first original vampire.
The true story of Dracula. So
it's him.
Fucking Dracula can fucking.
He's the reason we have Dracula. He
can suck a fucking.
Bro, hey, so what happened was he makes Elizabeth Bathory look crazy.
You know what would be cool? You know what would be wicked cool, bro? If fucking Wolverine just fought Dracula.
Bro,
he would kick the shit out of Dracula.
You know
why? Because his adamantium, bro. He could just line
cool thoughts. Now you know the blades. You know the blades.
Silver, bro. What is he gonna do?
You know scythes. Okay, so you know.
I don't know Dracula.
No, okay, so you've seen the. You remember Hostel? Remember Hostel? You know the movie?
Dracula's a motherfucker.
Well, Nosferatu. I love the original with the weird things. But back on this topic. Do you know Elizabeth Bathory? I don't know if you remember her. She's one of England's. She's the England version of Vlad. So. She had this thing for like youth and beauty, and what she would do is, you ever watched the movie Hostel? I think it was number 2 or 3 with the girl who's in the tub slicing with a scythe.
Those movies are. I watched.
I
think I watched.
No, I'm specifically
the first 2 maybe, but
you didn't see.
I don't like watching movies like that.
I do. Do you know the scene? Do you know the scene I'm talking about?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't even want to remember though.
Well, the scene though, they get the idea.
Fucking dude.
I'm just trying. Let me just. Okay, so she's in this weird tub.
People are fucking
rich people do weird shit. Don't even get me on that one. But so Elizabeth Bathory was doing this. So they got a perfect modern day encapsulation in that movie, where it's the girl sitting in a marble tub with the girl strung up all like Like,
bro, let's not. Let's
no, hold on. Hits him with it. But adamantium armor, you're talking about, hold on, we're talking about the claws. Dude, they would glaze him with the razor blades as the scythe and let him rip.
Adamantium, what does that have to do with hostage?
I thought the blades made me think of that.
whatever.
Yeah, rich people are fucked.
I'd rather think like
what do you think
Wolverine's like fighting Dracula.
What do you think foreskins
though?
What do you think with
some chick getting tortured in some tub by
let me blow your mind. What do you think they do with all the foreskins? Or something? What do you think all the foreskins go for all the baby dicks?
What are we talking about?
Rich people put it on their faces. They make rich people cream. Yes, Kellogg come.
Rich people cream. You sound stupid.
No, look up. Where do all the babies?
I gotta fucking.
Swear to God, bro. They put it on their faces.
Stop swearing to God that they put it on their faces.
Yes,
please.
they do.
Stop doing that though.
No, because
I'm right. Wait, stop. Think about something, right? Believe in God.
These Satanists convinced us to do a Jewish act.
Believe in God. I'm just asking you a question. Alright, I do think the universe is here, that the presence of everything is just around us, like the vibration of what we're saying. Just like, I feel like there's this perpetual scale that we are in tune with, right? And depending on how we act is how we end up receiving energy back from it, right?
I don't think you have
if you say something like God, which is that to me, right, and it's also within me because it's how I'm connected to it in the first place. This is why I can interact with the environment around me, right? So, what was the point I was trying to make?
Your version of religion. I don't think you have a religion. I think you need a religion. Honestly, homie. I think you should look into something. Anything. I don't know. You have a God in your head, but not a God, man.
God is me. How do you think I talk and think and create?
Because you're
created in God's image. Does not say that in the Bible. We're like, to me, I think God looks at us as almost as we look at like a dog. You know how like if a dog were taken to like a vet or something, like
where's Barbie?
Like getting scared.
I think I look at it as
if we bring a dog in the water with us, we know that we have the dog's safety, right? Like we bring a dog in a pool, right? Some dogs get really scared and they start shaking, right? I've actually experienced that.
Yeah,
like,
I'm trying to get
you know, right? At least I knew. I felt like there's nothing that's going to, like hurt this dog, especially with me here. Just hear me out. You know how you know that, you feel that with the dog, but the dog is scared.
It's not you who needs to know it though. It's the pack.
No, let me finish. Let me finish, then you can make a point.
Fourth science,
let me finish, and
there's a connection being made.
Let me finish, and then you make your point.
Okay.
Okay. So, right, the dog is shaking, scared. However, you got the dog in your hands, in your arms. You're holding it in the water, right? Now, the dog doesn't know. It's still scared. It's in the water. Doesn't want to be there. Okay, right? But you know that the dog is safe. There's nothing gonna happen to the dog, right? You have the dog, and you're gonna get out of the water. You know what I mean? You just teaching her how to swim or something. So I look at our lives like that, right? Compared to the level of difference, the level of knowing, the level of the difference between us and the dog would be like us and God. So, like humans, for example, we think we know everything, but in reality, if you think about for 1 second the amount of information that has ever existed in this entire universe, bro, from every living creature that's ever lived or died, everything that's ever happened, every piece of sand that's ever blown away, like any dirt that's been moved, every lava that's been created to an island, anything, bro, any living creature that's lived and died.
I'm gonna blow your mind.
Dude,
no,
every single.
I'm gonna cut you off now because
no, stop.
For real though.
Let me finish.
Last Tuesday.
I will, but let me finish.
Just look up last Tuesday theory.
Okay, I will.
You're right.
After I'm done. But
I'll give you this one. You're right now.
The thing about that, right? All that information, right?
Happened in a blink.
You think about all the information right this moment that's happening in the entire universe.
It's a blip into nothing.
We can't even fathom that. There's so much so much happening.
No, bro, all we can fathom is what happened. That's the problem. That's the problem. We can only understand what is now and that.
Listen, there's all individual people having their own individual thoughts. Think about all the individual
it's like big
actions,
measurements.
all the different animals, creatures, insects, bacteria, all the organisms, not living, every single fucking thing, the weather, all this information, anything that you can think about, calculate, and break down, right? Think about all that's ever happened in the entire history of the universe, continuing this moment.
You think you can do that? I don't
hold
think
on. Us as human beings are very, very minute. compared to that.
That I said you are a blip in
That
history.
in its entirety.
So look up yesterday.
Hold on. That in its entirety to me is what we would consider God.
You ever heard the theory?
Which is just everything.
So look up last Thursday. I think last Thursday theory. It's called something like that. Thursday was the beginning. So
and humans, by the way, are the
Thursday
epitome of
the Thursday theory
of this reality when it comes to. That's actually experience.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. The longest answer. Okay.
There we go.
Thursday.
I was gonna say purpose, but I feel like the role of God plays a huge purpose, which is.
Well, God plays a big. That's why because you need it. Everybody needs alignment. I need it. Everybody because we need.
The energy.
Without religion, we become cults. Without religion, you become a cult.
Everything's still here, but without God within it.
Without religion, you become a cult.
Get it? I'm just a body. God within is what I am, really.
No.
The body's just a shell for me to express it.
Nope.
No.
That's what you think you're an external husk to be used for only
I think
for energy.
When I'm dead, when this body ceases to work anymore,
I want to be buried.
The only thing that's different and why it starts rotting away is the fact that God is not within it anymore.
That's a good way, but I don't think that. I think it's because your 6 ounces are gone.
You don't take your memories with you because I look at it like a computer, right? Say electricity, I would say is God in the computer, right? For example, right? It's what charges it. So you remove it from its power source, or let's say the battery just dies out. All the information stays within the computer. It's still in the hard drive.
We're not computers, though, man.
Well, we're biological computers. That's what we do.
You want I will never look at people as robots. As much as we do seem like them, we're not.
Yeah, but the thing is,
we're better.
We are just very complex and much more advanced than your normal.
Because God made us, we're better.
We're biological computers.
We're better.
In a way, you can say that.
I can see where you're going with that, but I don't.
And we can be used.
This is my disconnect. That's my disconnect.
If you want to use those terminologies. Yes,
no, because it's Christian Science. You don't have to go that way.
And then I have an opinion.
That's
on it. I understand it as something that as you get older, you actually understand things clearer. You actually download them quicker.
Is it understand clearer, or are you being conjured that the science is teaching?
You start gathering more, because you've accumulated so much time and experience, which is just gather. And then also, when you gather information, that bases how you.
Can we go back to the cut real quick? You just answered my cut. You learned, right?
Create information by doing this. And
back to cuts. The cut healed.
Fucking make a booty.
You just described the cut healing. You learned. You just literally described everything without the saying cut. How you just worded it actually specifically, but you just literally said it without saying cut. You used you used spirit basically as your conduit for what you're saying, but you just described my metaphor I've been saying to you for the past fucking week about cuts. It doesn't heal unless you fucking care. Thought.
Unless you care?
Learning. You said it, yeah.
It doesn't heal. So you're saying your cut in your arm won't heal if you don't care?
Oh, don't do it like that. No, you just said it, though. You had it right. You were
what?
Instead of the cut being a cut, a physical cut.
You're not gonna take what I just explained and try to say, well, don't get me wrong. Technically, yes, that is the reason. Heals.
That's what you address. That's how I'm looking at it. That's the way I'm like. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm looking at it.
Energy within does heal it, but however, our conscious selves, our individual conscious selves, we are not healing that.
Yes, you are.
No, our body does it, but I'm saying consciously we are not.
Well, come on now. That's retarded.
The point. It heals itself without me consciously having to do.
Brain, yes.
That is exactly what the argument was about.
So your reptile brain is healing it.
What? No, your reptilian.
Your instinct.
Your reptilian brain, from what I understand, is like your primal instinct.
Yes, it's healing it.
Which is like food.
You don't control
sex.
that. It just happens.
No, food, sex,
it's just so
ego, fucking. I mean, I don't know if ego is so much, but like
ego is not
shelter.
That's what
comfort. You know what I mean? Just feeling things like that, like actual,
All right, can we go back to the barber paradox? I'm sorry to change the paradox. I don't want to go back on the cut. We've been arguing about cuts. I honestly want to get a gaping sore in my mouth just to fucking kill myself. I don't want to argue about cuts anymore.
Please don't.
Okay, so the paradox.
Imagine one day you receive a mysterious package. There is no note saying who sent the package or why it's been sent to you. Confused but curious, you open
What's
the
this? I don't
package
think this is
to
the right
find
one.
book, How to Build a Time Machine.
Unexpected hanging
You
paradox?
dismiss it
I've never heard of this.
as
Let's
some-
question this one. What's learning a new one? I don't know. I love paradox. This has made a whole 2-hour conversation. Let's do it.
But just want to say is that I do believe that energy of God is what heals the cut. That's what keeps my heart beating. That's what the electrical signals are in my brain. That's why I can think. That's why I can move around. That's why I can acknowledge myself. I can learn. I can.
That's not
understand.
God. That's you. God made you
That's-
in His
yeah,
image. Remember that.
but
You said it.
What we call that is God.
No,
And
no,
it's
no, no.
God
That's
having
not. You called it
experience
God.
in
I
my
did not call it
vessel
God. You
through
said
me.
that.
That energy, that awareness here. That hey, hello, I am.
Do you think you're God?
Me talking? Yes.
No. That's Satan shit, man.
It's
No
not.
offense. It's literally like
I can
it's
still
self-thinking.
love-
It's
no,
self-intent.
I can still think you are as well. I can still think what? I'm not saying I'm better.
Didn't
I'm
say
saying-
I didn't say
I'm not
Lucifer
saying-
wouldn't hug you when he came and met you.
Bro, I'm
Like,
not
that's
saying
how it comes
I'm
down.
better than you. I'm not lying to you though.
Never said that. Why? See, why does your thing say you're better and mine say I'm not?
But you're making it seem like that. You call
No,
me
I never
Lucifer.
not. I said we're
You're making it
just.
seem like I'm being Luciferian or satanic.
No, when I say that's when you. That's what when you keep
Well, that's
saying.
what you're
No,
accusing
you
me
because you were saying this before. You people applying that devil like that. No, Luciferian shit. It's just self-inflection. It's self-indulgence. It's just. It's not.
Why? To acknowledge that something.
No,
about me?
to overdo.
So
to
if Michael
take
Jordan's
completely
like, yeah,
in.
I'm black. He's self-indulging.
Wait, what?
If Michael Jordan was like, oh yeah, I know I'm black, he's self-indulging. Right?
No, but like LeBron
But if we
says
recognize-
I'm black, but notice because but my basketball skills are bomb. Just because you're saying you're black and you're good at basketball is racist to your own self.
Why is that racist?
Because other basketball players who are black and who are better than him. It's not my fault. He sucks. He must
Okay,
have
first of all, LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players.
been. No, he's not compared to Michael
Yes,
Jordan.
he is.
Michael Jordan could say something like that. And I
We're
wouldn't
talking
care.
about possibly the greatest basketball player to ever live,
Nope.
Michael Jordan.
Nope.
Right?
I was in shits on him and everybody. I like basketball.
Like, don't even, dude.
No.
I basketball's like my
No,
number
that
one
crybaby
sport.
bitch sucks, bro.
Dude.
When he was in, hold on, when he was in,
has
his
4
first 2-3
rings.
years, bro. His
Bro,
first
you
2-3
don't know
years, he was
nothing.
good.
He's about to be the
Dude,
all-time
he's mad
leader in
old. He's
points.
geriatric.
Yeah, and he's still probably the best player in the league.
I won't.
Yeah, he's still probably
the league
the best
sucks
player
now,
in the
though.
league.
Shit sucks.
Yeah, it sucks, right? You know so much about it. Who won the ring? Who won the championship this last season?
I haven't been watching
Who
it.
just won? They just won.
But TV don't work, and I don't like media, so
But you know so much about it.
I used to keep up with it. Yeah, I did. I don't know anything about
Can you
it now.
name anything about it? Anything from the past? What was name some of your favorite players? Tell me what team they played for. Any of them. Name 5 players.
Not gonna lie,
Name
no,
5
I just
players
watched the
of
game.
all time NBA players.
I can't even do it with Patriots and like.
You can't name 5 players ever.
Even with
played
football, I
in
can't
the
do it.
NBA, bro.
Actually, hold on. I met what's his name? White dude from Boston on the Celtics. What's his name? He's actually an ex-pro
Bro, I could
addict.
probably name bench
No, hold on. I
players
met him. I met him.
that
I met him.
retired
No,
15 years ago.
What's his name? He's
I mean, I'm not that knowledgeable on the
no,
sport.
no, there's
because
a,
I know a
I
lot
met
more
one
than
guy
I
from
do,
the.
but come on,
I can't
dude.
remember. I can't remember his name.
I
LeBron
really
and
like
him.
basketball.
Who else is there? Michael Jordan. I don't know. You didn't think, dude. I can't do it with football, and I like football way
Michael
more than
Jordan,
basketball.
you ever heard of, like, maybe Kobe Bryant?
I don't think of that. Kobe's
You
dead.
said Allen Iverson. That's 4. Come on, we got one more. Think of a team.
Charles Barkley.
Oh, who did he play for? Name one team he played for.
Orange letters on the thing. It was Chicago.
Nope.
It's red. I don't know. Man.
I know 2 teams. that
I'm
he
not
played
like
for,
that.
but I believe he played for 3 or 4.
I'm not gonna. I like sports. Why are you gonna make me feel like a dick?
Suns and the 76ers. I'm not trying to make
This
you
is
feel
why I
like
don't
a
like
dick.
talking
I'm
sports
just
with men.
saying that I know a
I'm not
decent
gonna-
amount about basketball.
Way more than I do.
Way
So
more.
why are you gonna say LeBron's better?
Because I know a lot about LeBron's one of my favorite players, and I'm a Celtics fan. Trust me, I don't.
He made everything
Listen,
shit,
dude.
man.
LeBron James.
He used to
is
be good. I won't say
amazing.
he wasn't when he was like when he
he's
first
the
started on the
king
team,
for a
first
reason,
3,
bro.
4
he's
years.
like a billionaire. There's a
That's
reason.
why I don't like
he's
him.
so good. He's the reason he's that popular because he's that good.
No.
He's always been. that.
No,
I'm
stop.
telling you,
He's
not that good.
No, I'm
Bro,
gonna pull a Dave Chappelle real quick.
Stop telling me
He's
no.
fucking
Stop telling
6'3"
me.
black man. That's the only talent he has in that.
LeBron James is 6'9".
Even better.
He's
You're-
6'9",
You're just proving my
250
point.
pounds,
He's a tall black
and he
man.
moves like a fucking superhero.
Because his stride's like fucking my height. He walk when he spreads his gap. It's my height.
So that's a good thing. They look for things.
So is that a talent?
Because
Is that a talent or is that just genes?
Okay, so he has great genes and talent. Yeah, he's a very talented basketball player. We think it's just about genes, right? You think it's just about genes?
Well, I remember watching Michael
only
Jordan
about
and then
genius.
Charles Barkley playing. Why is Charles Barkley considered good? Because he actually does like things. Like he
What does
moved
that
around.
mean?
You know how to like block people
They have their
and
own
like,
styles,
take
and
the
they're
ball and
all
shit.
Great. Michael Jordan was just a different
Savage.
level.
No, it doesn't count. That dude was all about money too. He's worse
To
than.
me, like looking at what he did something, especially with his points per game average and just how great he was on both sides of the ball. To me, he really is the greatest player to
The
ever
dude
play
from
that
Celtics,
game.
the Woody White guy.
His greatness itself.
That's Dax Dopey. I told you I met.
I don't think you can.
That's what I was trying to get at.
I mean, it's just. I mean,
Lexi's dad knows
you
him.
have to be
Well-
so fucking dominant for your entire career. Basically.
Can you picture me in white and that tall? That's crazy, dude. He, like, it's not.
I mean,
What's
like,
your, like-
dominant to the point where like you took over completely and like there was no.
That's why I hope
standing
I have
in your
kids. I
way.
hope they're at least over my height. Like, come on.
That's
If I-
what it felt like with Michael Jordan.
Dude, if I could break my legs,
Besides maybe the
I'm-
Warriors.
I'm 5'6". If I could just become 5'8".
Steph Curry's another one.
Steph Curry's a dope.
He's one of the best fucking
Our
players.
Celtics
of all
are just a
time.
really good team.
I don't care
Period.
what anyone says, dude.
Hey, how do I know that was a
He is
Celtics?
so-
Like, I don't know
he is-
sports, but I do know
people
sports.
leave him out, dude. He's literally the
'Cause he's
top
underrated
5.
white guy.
In my opinion, he's already in the top 5 greatest players of all time. You can argue him as one of the, if not the greatest.
Is he still
depending on
what?
you
He
talk
retire? Like what?
He's gonna bring you something to the
5
court
years
that's
ago?
so
Is he still
valuable.
playing? Is he still playing?
It's just
Is he still Steph
very
Curry? Is he
valuable.
still playing?
That's why he has so many rings. Say what?
Steph Curry not playing anymore. Though.
He just won. He just won.
He's
the
still
title.
playing.
On the Warriors.
That
He
nigga's
just
been-
beat the Celtics. The Warriors just beat the Celtics 6 games, 4-2, and they won the title this past season.
I wouldn't know because
And I'm a
sports
Celtics
don't
fan.
get. Hey, I don't know. Sports don't get the predication
I'm
it used
actually
to.
a fan of all those teams, to be honest, but I root for the Celtics.
I
Like
like-
the team I would, like if they're at the playoffs, they're playing. Hey,
She's fine. The window's shut.
okay.
Yeah, you
They're
think?
playing with the fucking
I don't care about that. I just don't want to fall and out.
Chili's.
I get upset if my cat fell out the window. I would be lost if she died. I yell at my animals, especially my mom's black dog. Like I scream at it and I get upset with the animal and I think like some awful thoughts. But then at the end of the day, like if something ever happened to it, I'd fucking cry. Like yeah, like no, I miss you, I love you. But the other day, my mom's meds or cancer meds. The dog got into me, like almost all of them. I was like shoving hydrogen peroxide down her throat, trying to make her throw up, and like massaging her stomach. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I became a complete little bitch trying to make this dog be like, please don't die. Like, it was such a fucked up thing. But it's like it went from me like mind you, earlier in the day I'd be like, go fuck yourself.
My
Then.
mom's dog Bailey is doing so horrible. And,
How
like,
old is it?
He's only like 8 or 9, dude.
That's old. My mom's dog's 15. I keep telling her, like, I don't know. She's lucky that Buster's not retarded.
No, dude,
because
like,
dogs after
I really
8
don't
become
think-
retarded.
I don't think it's that old. I think what happens, bro. No. Dude, just,
Dogs don't live after 8. They're just not supposed to.
That, bro. I think depending on how you take
It's the
care
breed
of the
that makes it
dog,
live longer.
Also, the breed I think plays a little bit of part in certain areas, but
Or what you feed it. Like
I
a
would
mom.
say mostly partake.
He's a
care.
pit bull, bro. He's
I
fucking
feel
15.
like depending on how you take care of your dog, if it gets proper amounts of exercise, if it has plenty of love,
Come on.
great food,
We're just saying this.
all
Buster's
that stuff,
15,
dude,
though.
stimulation, I think that dog will live
Homie,
a very long time as long
but
as
a
it's
dog-
hurt or as long, you know. I
That
mean,
kid
things
Kevin,
can happen,
okay.
but I mean, I think it really raises the chances of the dog living happy.
Here's another example. Same age, different dog. It's dead now. But I got paid. Another Kevin's uncle. I used to work for him the weed thing. He had a dog that was like this little Shih Tzu, and it was like, mind you, both eyes weren't working. Well, one was missing. It was 18 bladder. I had to walk it the dishes. He paid me to take care of it while we were at the shop while we did dabs and shit. And it was like, whatever. But like, bro, we all kept telling him. So I'm like, dude, just put the dog down here. This is suffering. Would you want to live like this? Would you want to be? All I can think about it. If it was a real, this is how I look at Freddie. I miss Freddie. We made jokes and we tripped balls off this dog. Freddie. The dog, like, dude, if it was a real person, the only thing is like an eyeless old man just sitting in a room with a gurney on, just not knowing, like, where he would just be blind and deaf and just not. All I can think about, well, you wouldn't know how to react, so how would you know the actual, like, if someone was talking to you, how would you know what was
Honestly,
input?
like, I don't even understand, like.
Dude, I felt bad. The dog should have been put down. Like, I'm the kind of person that if I hit an animal on the road, I'll go hit it with a rock to make sure it's out of misery. Well, instead of letting it suffer on the road. I've done it before.
I'm probably the person that's I want to try to look out.
If you can't do it, don't do it, because you're gonna make things suffer more.
I'm saying most of the time you cannot hit the fucking animal.
Oh no! But if you can't, I'm not.
Oh, but shit.
I've got. But I'm saying I'm the person that literally I've done it. So my mom thinks I call my mom out every time after I go.
I don't want to think about it right now, bro.
Why? It's a thing that happens. People are afraid of like.
Honestly, bro, like
I'm scared to be able to do it.
I'm really hoping that those industries that are developing
someone's gonna eat it.
Plant matter into meat and shit. Like
I think it's fucking. I question whether they sell meat because you should read how it says.
I saw it. One is like the Impossible Burger,
Beyond Meat, and all that.
Burger.
Bill Gates pays for all of it. Owns all of it. Can I explain to you? They don't disclassify where the cells are cloned from. Can you maybe explain? If you actually read how the material works, it's literally just cloning the cells. And I'm like, dude, we're like right down the road from just being like Soylent Green. We're just talking about that.
Bro, like,
how long till we're eating people?
I don't even really know much about Bill Gates. I've heard
way too much.
I've heard good things and I've heard bad things, but I don't know the man.
Nothing good. Anything good you heard is been fabricated and planned.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Dude, he used to hang out with Epstein and go to his island. Never trust a nigga that hung out with Epstein. Never trust a nigga that fucking hangs out with little girl touches. That kid, like, dude, that's a dead giveaway right there. I'm 100.
I'm good with that.
Like, there's no reason that all his excuses don't even make sense. And when you hear him talk about it, it's just even worse. It's like, oh, dude, if he didn't really have anything to do with it, he would have a way better excuse. Then like, oh, dude, watch. Bill Gates talks about Epstein's island.
You got a fucking fan, bro. Like, blow around or something. He's getting fucking smoky up.
I take the thing. You have to worry about the smoke. Don't worry about it. There's no smoke alarm.
Fuck, we're dying in this. We're marinating.
Just blow it towards the window. You're marinating. I don't.
We're marinating in smoke.
I don't notice it.
It's there.
It's gonna be there unless you want to go outside. Is it really bothering you that much?
No, I was just hoping you had a fan. You
don't want to that thing's dead. I need to empty it. I don't really see the problem. It's better being stagnant than circulating, because if it circulates, it goes into our lungs, and that's secondhand smoke.
You could open up that window. I feel really bad.
So open the window more. Just when you do it.
Shouldn't even be in here right now, bro.
What?
That cat probably shouldn't be in here right now.
My cat just never leaves my room. I don't know why.
It's just smoky as fuck in here.
You think smoke's a bad thing? Smoke is up in the air. We're down here. We're like.
Smoke.
You remember when they told you when you were kids doing the fire drills, you had to go low because smoke goes above?
I'm telling you right now, smoke is just chilling everywhere right now.
Above us.
Yeah, it's above us. It's below us too right now. And fucking chilling everywhere.
Smoke wouldn't be below us. It's not light. It's not denser than.
I get that it's rising, bro, but don't tell me that like smoke doesn't fill a room.
Smoke can't fill the room, but this room has your window. You left the window open.
But dude, I mean,
the window's open.
Yeah, it's like a crack, bro, and like it's covered by like a sheet. I don't care. It doesn't have to. You don't have to put anything.
It could be. I don't know. You
don't have to put anything.
I know what you're saying.
We are marinating though. That's what I'm saying.
It's not like I've seen worse, man. This isn't that bad. I don't have a fan. I just feel I can't help you.
You don't have to have a fan.
Oh, I was like, I can't help you.
I was asking if you had a fan.
No, I can't help it.
But then you were like.
Because it's not that bad.
In the fucking ceiling. It's like,
I can't see it. It's white.
Oh, believe me, I can feel it right now. I can breathe it. I'm breathing. I can feel the breathing it. I'm breathing it and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the fact that I'm breathing it. Besides, I'm not talking about.
I don't get what you're saying, because you only started saying that when you were smoking. Every time you smoked a cigarette.
I want to quit these fucking things, dude. These are so.
I turn 30 next month. Oh well, the 5th, and it's actually if I don't, just cold turkey after that.
These right here, bro, are terrible for you to have an addiction to.
What told you that?
They're terrible to have an addiction to because they.
It's terrible to have any addiction. Addiction to anything is bad.
And it is just extraordinarily terrible for your health, I believe.
This is where that could be very thing. Do you know what the worst part about cigarettes are? It's the ionizing radiation you get.
I don't even want to say it's hard to quit. I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, it's the hardest. This is the hardest thing you'll ever have to quit. This makes alcohol.
No, this is easy.
Nope.
This is easy, and I've done it before. I've done it for a few times.
Nope. This is the one thing I've had the hardest in my life. I've quit booze and everything. Nope. This is the hardest thing. It makes you the most bitchiest thing because it's like you can't talk.
Bad environment, just like
It makes it the worst.
There's just things about it, but I just feel like I can't.
I think vaping is a. I think vaping's we're gonna find out in a couple of years that like it's gonna kill a bunch of people.
What?
Vaping, I feel like it's gonna come out in a couple of years that a bunch of it's bad as fuck or something. It's worse than cigarettes or something. I feel because it's mostly food flavorings, like and.
Yeah, I never got into it. Luckily,
I tried to, and it's not that bad depending on how you do it.
I got into it for a little bit, but
look
I
at
got off of it because I originally got into it it was like a cigarette replacement.
Yes, I get that.
I started learning that it wasn't really like good for you
because you get more addicted to nicotine. It found out if you read the studies.
No, just in the general, it wasn't very good for you, dude. And it's like,
well, that's another thing too. Popcorn lung. Did you ever hear about that? Or like is it the flavor? Jared huffing.
Well, I looked that up, and that was only based on because there was like people that would develop popcorn lung over like decades, I guess.
Not decades.
Oh, listen. Not over very. No, it was a
short periods because vaping's only been around for so long.
No, because I read it, bro. No, I remember reading it, dude. Because I looked it up. Go, you look it up. It was like 20 years or something like that, dude. And don't quote me on that, but it was a while ago.
I will quote myself on this because I know I'm right on this one.
It was like a chemical that.
Yes, to be fair.
It's like a chemical that's in both of them.
It's in microwave popcorn.
But
it's
they
the butter
were
flavoring.
exposed to it in a different atmosphere.
It's the butter flavoring and popcorn flavoring.
Yes, but they were exposed to it differently as well.
So the cereal
because
flavoring.
That chemical is in that shit,
Why?
They're saying it will cause popcorn lung, which I guess is possible, but I don't know if that's directly
It's not. It wasn't based on it could. It was. It's a thing that people were getting. The part I don't get about everything is, you see how they banned all that shit, all because
popcorn. Talk about cigarette logo.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of weird. They banned all the fucking shit, saying like it's because we don't know how to use electricity. Well, they banned all the big mech mods and stuff. Like we used to have like an actual society of like weird stores that sold us vape mods and all that, and they all just disappeared overnight because of laws because people said they were blowing up batteries.
Oh, really?
All because the media displayed it saying that you're not smart enough to ever learn how to use these. Oh, I'm sorry.
Talk about they're not smart enough.
You're not smart enough to like use these.
Right.
But like, the government told you that you can't use the thing.
Like, hey, you want that?
I didn't mean it. Doesn't bother me. But like, I didn't mean to do it like that. But like, dude, like, the government came in and told you like, picture that it's the menthol cigarettes. I don't get how that even happened. Like, I didn't think we were ever going to see something like that. Like, I thought Massachusetts would bug. I actually want to make a petition, but then I thought about it, I'm like, no one seems to care. I'm not going to do it. Like, I don't smoke menthol anyway, so fuck them. Like, they really cared enough to do it. Like, I really wonder how alcohol prohibitions work. Every other store, like you and me said, sells Newports, though, under the table. It's a whole backwards fucking now underground thing. They just made a whole racketeering culture of, like, selling illegal cigarettes. Yo, you want some like Newports, bro? Picture being in the middle of Massachusetts and like I
mean, that was probably expected.
Why?
Because that's what happens everything, bro.
New Zealand got rid of cigarettes. They made this law as I think it happened last.
They got rid of them.
They got rid of them. Yeah. Oh, so this is how the law works. Anyone born after like the date last year and then some. So like. So eventually,
I'll give you this. It probably definitely stopped a lot of people from smoking. However,
I think it's gonna make more smoking. It's gonna make it cooler and edgier.
Some people do smoke still, and
I think drug use. Look at cigarette. Look at weed. Kids don't smoke weed. All the little kids, my cousins, that next generation kids, they don't smoke weed because weed's legal.
I would probably be.
Like weed being legal made it cool.
Everything like make cigarettes legal.
Yeah, make everything illegal and nothing will be cool. like it literally sounds so, I don't think hold on, I take that back because you can't just sell drugs because like people are
no, but the thing is, bro, if you make cigarettes illegal, right? Well, you can't do that in the U.S. though because
prohibition was a thing. Don't ever say get rid of it.
It's way too much. Yeah. No, because it's too much. It's too easy to get it to the U.S. Like it's.
Ever seen prohibition? Look at alcohol in the 50s. Like, look at cigarettes and alcohol. That would be the same thing.
It's just gonna be too much. Like there's too many people and there's so much shit
they would literally start making.
Where I feel like in Australia, that
they're going to do the same.
Like on their own place in the planet.
It's not Australia, it's New Zealand.
Australia is pretty fucking. They're just like
not Australia, it's New Zealand.
So you got to travel there. So like them having to have this shit actually, unless they're getting homegrown cigarettes, which I'm sure they can still get, but.
Like, Australia is different from New Zealand by a lot.
I would guess like they would have to probably get a lot more flown in, and I just don't know like how expensive they would be.
It'd be like selling weed, bro.
So I feel like those things would be pretty expensive. They'd probably be like $50 a pack or something like that. So people would probably be smoking packs over
certain parts of the country would be wherever the chain spot. But now think
that would be actually pretty cool.
That's new. Well, it's not pretty cool. Well, bro, what do you do? I'm a racket. I racket.
I mean, like, fuck, it's better than smoking a pack a day. I'll tell you that right now. Because I would look at it like,
don't justify the government.
You
justify the government controlling its people.
Oh, the government said it's illegal. So
why can't the people just do their own choice?
I think that's a dumb law.
They don't even smoke that much. Why'd they do it? A lot of the people don't like it.
They'll enforce it, so I'm willing to.
Teresa's the one who did it. Fuck Theresa May.
If I can be smart about it and not hurt anybody, I should be good.
Jacinda is her name, not Theresa May. Jacinda is her name from New Zealand. Fuck her. She's a weird fucking fucking World Economic President. She wants you to eat the bugs. She's one of those people.
The bugs.
She wants you to eat the bugs.
Wants you to eat the bugs.
Eat the bugs.
She wants you to eat the bugs.
They got Angelina Jolie. They got Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. I'm not eating them. You can. I used to eat ants as a kid.
What if you walk in and they're like, "Yo, look, this is what we meant. We got a whole crock pot full of fucking." You ever watch The Lion King?
If someone made me have, I know what you're saying with the grubs and shit. They look very delicious.
Didn't they? As a kid, I used to be like, that looks fucking good, dude.
Hey.
It's pretty fucking good.
You know the whole point is, the whole corporatism.
However, now though, I can't really picture like.
You know the American Psycho who runs the corporation.
Like a fucking cheeseburger.
Let me just get this thought out.
I want to try one of those Impossible burgers.
Don't. They're disgusting. I tried it.
No, I saw that they look bomb. They look like the fucking freshest burger, but like they look like a burger. Dude, I saw some reviews.
They taste weird, man. I tried it.
They actually look like a real burger.
They don't feel like it in your mouth. It has a weird texture. It's like stringy. It's like eating like.
Did you get the Impossible burger?
I've tried Beyond and Impossible. I've tried both of them. I bought the ones that you can buy the meat too. I try everything.
Did you like more?
None of them. I didn't like them. I don't like it. It tastes weird. I'd rather eat tofu. I'd rather eat tofu.
I heard it tastes.
I don't like tofu.
I gotta try it, dude. It sounds good.
It's not. The blood's like it's fake faux blood. It's fake faux blood. It's from the proteins giving off a red enzyme. I read it.
No, it's a lot of it is it's actually
I'm not about
designed to look like meat. It's supposed to.
You make a big thing about artificial food, and you're like, that's artificial as it gets.
Yeah, but dude. What are you talking about? I make a big thing about. No.
I
get it. No,
food
first
flavorings
of all,
and big shit. Candy, but you eat the fake meat.
It's not about being artificial. First of all, I think it's about the intention behind the food. It can be processed, I feel like, and still be good for you.
Okay,
or still be made. Yes, intention. Bro.
So you'll eat a pile of shit if I told you it was going to cure cancer?
You ever watch SpongeBob?
Would you eat a pile of shit if it was going to cure cancer?
Did you watch SpongeBob when you were a kid?
Yep.
Alright. Did you see the episode when he has the cook-off against Neptune?
Yep.
You know how Neptune cooks like a fucking 1,000 burgers for everybody?
And he cooks that one amazing, awesome cheeseburger.
And then SpongeBob, right? What does he do the whole time? He fucking takes his time, bro.
He artisan.
Bro, he literally, dude, he tucks the pickles into bed, bro, and like puts the cheese on him like a blanket and reads him a bedtime story and kisses the pickles goodnight, bro.
You
and as Neptune has now gotten a burger out to everybody in the stands, right? SpongeBob finishes his one burger, right? And then everybody's like, hey, you lost my... And then they take a bite, and what happens?
Oh, shit.
They all spit it out, because it tastes like shit. And then Neptune takes a bite of fucking SpongeBob's burger, and
he's like mind gasm.
This is amazing. Why is it amazing, though? What was the lesson there? Because SpongeBob...
Craftsmanship is worth it?
SpongeBob loved what he did. He did it because he loved it. He put love into his creation.
He worked, he put effort.
He loved it, bro. He cared.
I don't like saying the way you say. Love wouldn't do that. It's the effort.
He cared about what he did. He liked doing it.
No, because think of like a tradesman. That's how I would apply that. Like a masonry. We were talking about me and my masonry.
Why did Neptune do it?
Why did Neptune? What do you mean?
It was a bet. He just wanted to prove like a point or something, and that you had to be my chef if I win.
Yeah.
Right. He wasn't cooking burgers because he liked to cook burgers. He was doing it saying, "I can do it, and I can make them." I can win.
That's like my weird fetish I have with the
I
brick
cook
building.
All those Krabby Patties quicker than you.
No.
Give them to people. But the thing is, dude, right? You know what he did? He just made 1,000 patties, but like.
I'm gonna compare this to. There's the million.
The whole intention was, I need to beat you. Instead of SpongeBob was like, I just love making
beautiful
patties.
brick buildings that I phallus over. I'm like, oh, look how great these are. And all of a sudden, I see these shitty houses, apartments that we're in, and I talk shit. That's the cheeseburger to the one. I get what you're saying. It's art.
Like
It's
SpongeBob.
art. It's a craft.
I more like Neptune. I feel like sometimes I'd rather be like SpongeBob though.
I always was
I just
SpongeBob.
wanna-
I'd rather.
I just want to.
My boss. I
just want to figure
I
out.
just
what
quit
kind
my
of
last
patties
job
are
because
for
of
me,
this.
and then I want to go make them.
Oh, I quit my, one of the main things. One of the main reasons I really quit my last job is I'm
But I can
really,
do
really,
without,
really like.
Mr. Krabs and Squidward. We'll say we'll replace them with Sandy Cheeks and
Sandy Cheeks. I just had that click in my head. It's a butt joke. I'm like fucking almost 30.
Well, that and she's a squirrel, so they put stuff in their cheeks.
That's what I always thought.
And-
but I just now, as an adult,
Yeah, Sandy butt cheeks.
I didn't think that.
No, that was you know what's funny?
I feel dumb.
No. This is a true story too. Like two days ago, maybe I was thinking about that too with Sandy Cheeks. I was thinking about like, wow, that is.
But
I
the way
don't
you
know
said
why.
it finally made it click.
I just thought about it in my head like a couple days ago for some reason. I was like, wow, Sandy Cheeks is actually very good.
I just thought of a chipmunk at the
that was, like, a
beach or
very-
something.
Well, no, she was a very good like creative character.
That's such an innocent thought I had.
Like, no, such a creative character. And she was
Yeah.
a kung fu squirrel that lives in a spacesuit
From
under
Texas.
the sea.
From Texas.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
From Texas, which is
No.
why.
She has like a whole like bubble house under the sea. That's like a real. It's like being on like
What do
on
you mean?
land.
She's low key Republican based.
SpongeBob's like.
I haven't seen SpongeBob recently, but I'm pretty sure if we were to base it on what I remember SpongeBob, she'd be like, "There's only boys and girls and shit." Like, it'd be so funny to see episodes like that to piss little like that whole squad off.
Wait, what?
You know, like people are questioning what is a woman. Just have Sandy Cheeks talk about like because she's based Texas. She. That was my cat. And then
Yo,
the
it's
other
both
what?
of us, right?
Ghosts.
No, I knew it was the cat. I was just hoping she wasn't like jumping out.
The window's not open enough, so like.
I don't know. Cats are pretty crafty, bro. And she's not that big either.
But she's that dumb. I'm telling you, she's like she's autistic. I'm telling you,
she's
I told
like the cat. You.
her. No, she's worse. She's like
No, she's worse.
Bro,
I don't know about
bro.
that.
She got like dude. Her,
I think that cat's
she's
fine,
got
dude.
extra hands.
Lives in this room, dude.
If
Like,
she was a
dude,
person, she'd have 2 extra hands, fingers on each of her hands.
She doesn't leave this room.
Doesn't want to. Maybe sometimes if I leave it open, she won't leave it. She'll like look like fuck it. She likes fucking with it. She don't. Oh, she weird
Sounds
cat.
Like fucking mean, bro.
Weird cat.
And antisocial and fucking.
She's not. She came up. She likes people. She just isn't like leaving the room. I think she's like I said, autistic. She likes sensory shit. I don't like leaving my shit. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You ever watch Zack and Mary? Not Zack and Mary. Along Came Molly, or whatever it is from back in the day with Ben App.
With Adam Sandler.
Not Adam Sandler, but you know what I'm talking about. With what's the coming in the hair thing with Cameron Diaz.
Oh yeah.
Okay, remember her brother in the beginning? Don't touch my headphone. Don't touch my headphone. Dude, my headphone.
I like vague.
That's my cat. My cat's like that. That's my
I
cat.
remember that.
My cat's retarded. Like, don't touch me. Like, or
Yeah, it was
or
supposed
touch
to
me.
be. What wasn't it supposed to be like gel or something? Or like no, not. Gel.
Oh, it was cum. It was cum.
No, I know. But it was
Oh.
supposed to be something different though. It was like in a bottle or a tube, right? And they like squeezed it out.
Oh, wait.
What was it?
Like,
Like-
actually, really went? It was actually gel.
No,
Oh.
they got it in her hair, but she wasn't supposed to. It was like.
She thought it was. He got cum on his ear. She wipes it, thinks it's gel, and then she spikes her hair up, and it just like.
Oh, that's what it was.
That's what
yeah,
caused
yeah,
that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
In the beginning, there's so many dick jokes that are bad, but like he zips his dick up in
Wow,
there.
dude.
But when he zips his dick up, he somehow gets his ball bag above his dick.
No,
while zipping
that
it.
was.
No, think about that.
That was.
That's the same
Long
movie. Same
Came
movie. Yeah, Long Came Mary.
Mary, yeah.
That's the movie we're talking about. That's where this is from.
I thought you were talking about Long Came Polly.
Oh wow, they're all sounding the same. Rom-com movie.
Wait,
Oh,
is it a Long Came Polly?
No,
That's the one
something
with
about
Jennifer
Mary. Something about
Aniston.
Mary.
Yeah, something about Mary. That's what it was, right?
Yeah, I think. Dude, they all sound the same.
Show
We
his-
just said like 4
They-
titles.
They actually show his dick, I think, in that movie.
They don't, but there's no. They
Like
show
on
his
the
ball bag.
zipper.
Yes, when he gets his ball bag, they show. Yeah, it's on the real DVD shit, the actual movie. Because I've never seen
No,
that.
you want to know why, dude?
Because
Hey,
he's
ready for
freaking
this?
out the father.
Hey, no,
The
no,
father's
get
like,
this.
yeah, what the fuck?
Yo, get this, right? I don't remember what movie I saw, but I was at a drive-in theater when I was a kid. Remember the drive-in? I think they still have it around here somewhere.
It's not right. You have to go. I forgot where it is now. It's in Rhode Island, but there used to be one. I know when Somerset and stuff as we were kids.
Well, bro, I went and then
We're
like,
old
we
now,
watched
anyway.
whatever movie,
Get like two movies. You get 2 movies and chill.
Well, I was a little kid, and then that movie came on, right? And we were watching that, and that scene came up, and then we had to leave. Like, oh,
it's more like your mom looked over and like, fuck you.
The
Your dad's
scene's
just like,
over now. Might as well watch the rest of the movie.
that's probably how your father felt. He's like, fuck you, dude. He already's been desensitized.
As a kid, though, like, I just thought it was funny, but like, I didn't know like the seriousness of it. Like, you know, I don't even know if it's like. I mean, sure, you don't really just want to show that, dude, because like there's probably like little girls in the audience too. Like, as a boy, it was different for me because like, you know, you have a dick, you just think it's normal. You know what I mean? Like, I was a little kid, bro. But
no. You can't say that did not give you nightmares. Or like a weird paranoia that could actually happen, which you couldn't.
I was just like a little kid laughing, thinking it was goofy.
Oh no, it's fun. You everything.
Like,
I honestly sometimes goes through my head. And you just think
of your pee pee or something, like you know what I mean, like a little kid. Like
I remember watching the movie as a kid. It's like, I don't know, man. When he goes over to the father and he goes, he's screaming. The father goes, "How'd you get the franks above the beans?" And you're just thinking about like you got his ball bag.
I'm not saying you should do that though. By the way, I'm not saying. Like,
no, it's a good, but you should be like
showing dicks and shit to little kids. I'm just saying like. Just take the experience that I had was we watched the drive-in, dude. That scene came on.
I hope no one's doing what you,
bro. You know what I mean? This is like, this.
Whatever you do with your priest is my problem. Just don't inform me about it.
Like there was no Google to warn you about this shit. Like there was no preview ahead of time. There was no. It was just like
some Jesus juice and a bunch of dicks.
Hollywood came up with this tonight, so
I hope someone clips that.
On this screen, this one's R-rated. On this screen, this one's PG-13.
What's it? Hold on.
This
one
is.
What is it like?
I don't know.
If you're in the one with Somerset, it was like 2 screens.
A free show. Anybody can show up. What do they want?
Remember, it was 4 screens. 4 screens, and like you could face different.
TikTok.
I don't know. I thought it was
much longer.
I love drive-ins. They're awesome. I wish we should. You could make us some bank probably opening up one, but it's.
I feel like you gotta go though prepared. Like you gotta either bring some lawn chairs. You gotta bring something like. I don't really want to just sit in my car. I'd rather sit like outside and like watch it. Like
you have to be pretty cool with it, but they have rules now, man. Like you have to follow all these
truck, dude, and being able to like lay down in the back of it, dude.
I get like what you want to do with an idea and like cool things like that. It sounds so cool, but you have to follow these stupid rules when it comes to things, especially with this food being served to people. You have to follow even crazier guidelines. It's not like picture if we could do this. If it was the 70s or like not even the 80s and 90s, just people are just cool with like as long as you didn't make me sick and put hair in my food and make sure my kids seen a dick, like you're saying, I'm pretty cool. Let's enjoy the experience. And don't charge me an arm and a leg. But like. There's so many rules and bureaucratic bullshit you have to do. Like, just to have the syndication to play the movies on the screen is fucking beyond retarded. It's like, it's not fair. It's designed to be like, either you have $100 million. Like, anyway, say basic, $1 million. You say you have that $1 million or $2 million and you thought it was like a lot. You can live a whole life on that. But if, like, in order to open up a business or a franchise, you need more than that. It used to be able, like, in high school, I remember when we were 16. I thought about opening a McDonald's.
On the business.
A McDonald's was only $250,000 when I was 16. So that's like what 2010. That was like you could get a McDonald's for if you had the money and you put the money up for the franchise. It was $250,000 for land for you to lease.
Depending on where it is.
It doesn't matter where it is. No matter what McDonald's was, you pay the money.
Yeah, because some spots.
McDonald's is not like what you think it is. McDonald's is more of an actual property.
Also bigger, need more employees.
Well, the company doesn't work like that. You think you're selling cheeseburgers?
They don't cost the same exact amount.
McDonald's. What you do is sell McDonald's cheeseburgers when you own a franchise. When you
sell McDonald's products, you have to go by their rules. You can only use their food. You can only get products from what they say in the contract.
Yeah, but that's what you get from paying that release. So, but. At the time, a premium. Now it's $1 million. It used to be, but $250. That's a reasonable. That's like I can see putting up 2 houses and taking a mortgage out maybe for that. Like, but like $1 million to open a McDonald's, and you had like still find a fucking location, like you're saying. Go fuck yourself. It's not worth it anymore. Like opening up shit. Dude, we're like all the good shit's gone. Like all the good money to be made. We're all gonna be selling our souls to fucking work to the grave. Dude, the average retirement age now is 65. It used to be like 45. It's insane how that's changed over years. Like in the 70s, people would retire at 40.
It sucks that people have jobs that they don't even want to keep doing.
That's what I'm saying. Or people who go to school and never do anything with a degree they pay $40K for and now pay a weird fatty a tax.
I never want to retire, I don't think.
Okay, if you enjoy your career, yeah, maybe. I understand that. But no, some things people should step down and let the youth come in. Like lawyers and stuff. Like,
it's not necessarily retiring, though.
It is. Finding, like predecessors and shit. You can find someone to replace you.
You could say step down from a top position of a company, but still
that's what screws up the
share
economy.
a position in the company still.
No, because
just not play that lead role.
If you're able to retire and go relax and go enjoy yourself, you should, and you actually should. You really, honestly, as a real person, you should, because you're screwing up the job market. That ruins the job market. Though. That's why we are.
Honestly,
we are.
I feel like I'd rather stay busy. I feel like
hold
that makes the relaxation time.
Not even this. I think I was
much more enjoyable.
My grandmother, my grandmother would say, when you stop, you'll eventually die. That's pretty interesting. So I agree with that. But the thing is, though, is you need to know when to step down. That's what retirement doesn't mean you have to stop.
I get to relax all the time, and it's
retirement
not
doesn't mean you stop, though. Retirement means you just go live your life. You know what I mean? You can go live your life, but like the job market, I'm looking at, like you need the free. This is why we have to like people fight for jobs because it's fucking some 80-year-old fuck won't fucking step down when someone works. Gerbs. Like you shouldn't like look at. Any CEO, for example, that's a really good way to start with. And I don't like to be like one of those like liberal things. People are like, oh yeah, the big corporates, people. They earn to get there. But I'm like, you get to a certain point, you can find a predecessor and step down and go to bed. Basically, enjoy you and your wife and your fruits of your loins, like what you labors and stuff. What are they? Like people. They don't do that now. Like I said, 40 was a reasonable, like that, dude, you being 40 and being able to retire at 40? That sounds lit. Retiring at 40? Bro, just doing...
Why does that sound lit?
All I think is having this awesome crap, like, little, like, workshop.
Like retiring rich at 40?
Retiring. Like, when you think of, like, retiring, like, beaches,
you make it seem like you're
have your own
all
plate.
That like it's cheap.
I'm not saying it's cheap. Never once said any of that.
Retiring at 40 and you got enough to pay for
you
your
could
bills.
do it though. That's the thing.
And
you
like run your car and
to be able to to be able to retire at 40.
What?
Live the rest of your life doing whatever. Like I decided in my head. In my head, a workshop and doing like playing with my power, like building things. But like whatever you want.
You got money for that?
The retirement, man. If you did it right, you would have it. You would be able to retire with your 401k, but paying into your own thing.
Oh, you think it's that much money? You can have a whole shop and build shit?
See what you're doing over there? No, man.
I'm asking you what you really think.
You should if you pay your own. I don't believe in a pension. What you really think? I don't believe in a pension. I believe in a 401k. You pay your own money into it and you can dump it out. But like to be able to do it at 40 years old, like I feel like there's like maybe at least 45 years left of your life.
You should just
like,
work in a workshop.
I just said I have my own. Why do I have to work for someone else? I can do it for myself.
Exactly. You can still. But why do you have to retire and do that?
What do you mean?
Why don't you just run a workshop?
Do you not get like if you are retiring, you're retiring from the career you pick wherever you're in, and like I'm choosing for my like leisure acts is to play with my workshop and build things. Why would I like? That doesn't make sense. What you just said. Can you explain to me what you meant?
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be a dick. Can you explain to me? I'm trying to like work with you with it.
I'm trying to make you see like instead of looking at it as I don't need to, like I need to retire. Like
I don't want to stop. I get that whole thing.
More or less.
But the thing is though, what I'm saying is 'cause I don't want to work for some fucking dude my whole life. Do you? But the idea that you were able to at some point,
I feel like I'd like to work with people though.
No one's saying you can't do that with your hobby. It's what you're doing. Like, is it the workshop thing? Do you think you're thinking too hard about that part?
Yeah, but I don't want
what
to
I'm saying is
in the first place that I want to retire from. So that's what I'm looking for.
But if you in this scenario, you have a career. Let's say you're working at a bank or something. You have a career, but you don't have to be 65 to retire. Like you would have enough money accumulated at 40 to have. And think about it. I think you would live if at 40 years old you have at least to 85, if you live good, healthy, right? At 45, to be able to support yourself after just not working. Maybe you can sell some art and hobby shit, but like just the idea to be able to stop, like that was a thing you could do, like, and just have a family and just like, and then you could actually support the family without working. That's insane. that even you're looking at me like I'm stupid. It sounds fictitious. It sounds like a cartoon. To be able to just okay. I worked 40 years. I'm good. Like my grandmother worked 40 years at a bank, and she had to make it to 65 to retire to make that amount. So she had to put 40 years of work. I'm saying someone, let's say you start from 26, a bachelor's degree, so whatever career to like 40. That's insane. But then again, at the time period I'm talking about, we didn't have to have degrees. You used to be able to be an apprentice. You used to be able to, whatever their skill, like nurses, remember nurses didn't have to go to school. Nurses could just go work at the hospital and just learn. And you know the old school nurses and shit, like, or any job ever before like 1985, you used to be able to just go work and just learn from the person who knew.
1985.
Oh, dude, it probably was like such a dope year. I could just, dude, banging some Rick James.
Singing
She's a freak.
And when did
I love Rick James.
Become an actor.
You could go bowling soups. I'm going like in my head. I'm like.
He said he's riding on my big green tractor.
Oh man, I also think what was it? Who was the band that tried coming back during the '90s? It did fucking braids in their hair. It wasn't Led Zeppelin. It was like fucking Rolling Stones or something, wasn't it?
Braids.
Yeah, he put braids in his fucking hair. It was weird. Like the lead singer, it wasn't Mick Jagger, I think, but it was something like that. It was Rolling Stones, I think, actually. What's his name came out? Homeboy, he had fucking Leatherface. Who was a fucking person I'm surprised still alive?
Against the Machine?
Oh my god, you mean Rage for the fucking Machine now? They fucking sold the fuck out.
They're still a band?
Dude, they get promoted by Pfizer.
They're still a band?
Yeah, dude, they...
The same lineup?
Dude,
no, not.
Same shit. Dude.
Because they turned into Audio Slave.
Rage Against the Machine did not.
And they got a new lead singer who I think passed away. I believe it was Chris Cornell, I'm pretty sure.
Chris Cornell's a different band. That's, what's it called?
Yeah, I know he was in a different band. I'm pretty sure he was in,
Wasn't Rage Against the Machine. Rage Against the Machine was still...
No, he was in Audio Slave.
Audio Slave's a different band, though.